Right, are we good? Are we live? It looks like we are. Hello all and welcome back to the Football Chat Live. The Champions League action continues tonight as we turn our attention to the Santiago Bernabéu for Real Madrid versus Liverpool. Of course, the first leg was an outstanding 5-2 victory for the home side this evening away at Anfield. Now, Liverpool head to the Bernabéu where they need 3 goals just to take us to extra time. Joined, of course, by Harry. Wasn't here last night. You gutted you missed Haaland
not
scored
really.
5 goals.
I mean, I've watched the goals back, and I think that 4 of them were pretty undeserved. And Edison should have been sent off. So, City robbing teams once again.
What a different game that could have been had the refs been competent.
Very much so.
Speaking of incompetent refs, Anthony Taylor is the ref for Napoli versus Frankfurt tonight. So if we do watch that at any point, which could happen.
I was going to say, Frankfurt's comeback is a lot smaller. Sorry, their margin to coming back is a lot smaller than Liverpool's. Liverpool, it's not impossible tonight, but it is very much improbable going away to the Bernabéu and overturning this tie. Although, we saw Chelsea do it and take Real to extra time. We saw City do it and take Real to extra time.
And to be fair, Marcos Alonso's goal should have been ruled on. Chelsea should have been through.
But obviously, despite them going to extra time, Real won both sides. So even if Liverpool can get 3 goals back tonight,
they'll still lose. It's Liverpool.
I would still think Real would have the advantage going into extra time.
Probably.
But yeah, I'm hoping it's just a good game because Liverpool got to go for it. Looks like a 4-2-3-1 or even a 4-2-4.
Well, we should probably look at those lineups then. Real Madrid, the home side, so we'll start with them. Thibaut Courtois between the sticks and a flat 4 of Carvajal, Militao, Rudiger and Fernandes makes up the defence. Midfield 3 of Modric, Camavinga and Toni Kroos. Valverde on the right, Vinicius on the left. Captain Karim Benzema leads the line. It's a strong team, very strong team. They shouldn't have any problems tonight. But the Liverpool side looking to cause them some issues is Alisson Becker between the sticks. Flat back 4 of Trent, Konate, Van Dijk, Andrew Robertson. Midfield 2 then. They've switched up a little bit. They've gone a little more attacking as you mentioned. James Milner the captain and Fabinho. On the right is Salah. On the left is Jota. Gakpo is reportedly in behind Darwin Núñez leading the line. So it's probably going to be a 4-2-3-1 with either Jota or Gakpo occupying that central area, but we know all the players in this team like to rotate. We could even see Núñez out wide left and Gakpo leading the line with Jota in behind. So there's options. It's going to be a fluid attack. The only thing I can say for certain is Salah is on the right. Other than that, you don't really know. I imagine Milner's midfield are not up front, but again, they've got
to go for it. Liverpool have to go for it. Such a big margin to make up against such a big team, it's going to be very difficult. So there's no point, hiding in your shadows. There's no point trying to set up defensively. You've got to go for it, and that's exactly what they're doing tonight. Yeah,
of course, we don't just have Champions League action tonight. I've now got big games from Real Madrid, Liverpool and Napoli, Frankfurt. We also have Premier League games, which we will keep up to date with throughout, as well as some action from the Championship, where there's already goals for Blackburn against Reading, and the mighty Luton Town are already 1-0 up against Bristol City. Courtesy of Carlton Morris.
Brighton won up at Palace as well in their Big Bird derby.
Big Bird derby.
Yeah, this is a huge game for Liverpool.
Yeah.
Because I think that was the one thing we looked at a couple of weeks ago and we said Liverpool are struggling in the league, but they could have won Champions League. Now, roles are reversed. Impossible. They're not struggling. They're playing well in the league, but
I wouldn't say that. I would say that, they're going to win the league, mate. Like, they might get Champions League football, but probably will get Champions League football.
They got torn apart at Anfield, but is there a bit of hope? The fact they went 2-0 up?
I think there's hope there, yeah. Whether that can be converted into a good performance, whether that is a win tonight, I don't know. I don't think it will be, but there is hope, and that goes a long way in football. If the players believe they can pull off a result, there's a great chance they will.
Because if they get one more, suddenly it's 5-5 on aggregate, which is mental, by the way. It's just whether that's the thing. They've got to keep it tight at the back. I don't understand what happened. I'll be honest. The fact that they were 2-0 up and lost 5-2.
Liverpool come back from 3 goals down before though, haven't they?
I did.
Miracle of Istanbul, 2005.
Corner take quickly, Origi.
I was going to say, if you want to see a whole video about Champions League underdog stories, then check that out from Monday. But tonight's attention is these Champions League games in the here and now.
That if there's one team that could pull off a comeback of this magnitude, it is Liverpool.
But if there's one team that isn't going to bottle a game like this, it's Real Madrid. So it's a catch-22.
Probably the two best teams in Europe. In terms of, on the European stage.
Yeah.
Since its history, obviously Real by far the best. Liverpool second best for me. The two best sides on the European stage, going head to head once again. I mean, it's a big mountain for Liverpool, but could they climb it? I don't know. I really don't know.
Well, yeah. Well, I guess we'll see over the next 90 minutes. So we get into predictions. I think we'll start with Napoli versus Frankfurt, as we tend to do with the game we're not covering. What is your prediction?
I mean, Napoli flying at the moment, or 2-0 up on aggregate. They're at home tonight, and we know that Diego Armando Maradona Stadium is an absolute fortress.
Especially with no Frankfurt fans in the stadium tonight. That's no ban or anything, but Napoli have said Frankfurt fans will not be allowed in the stadium or the city. And people were questioning, how can this be fair? And then this evening, there's cars being blown up and there are fires being started throughout Naples. So it sort of makes sense why they wouldn't let the Frankfurt fans in the city, but a few have made the trip regardless. So yeah, already some interesting scenes in Naples. Yes. It should be a very good atmosphere, regardless of the fact no away fans are allowed in.
Yeah, so I'm expecting to come to win for Napoli. I'll go 3-0 Napoli, and it'll be a hat-trick for Victor Osimhen.
Fair enough. I'm going different because I like to. I'm going to go 3-1 Frankfurt in normal time, and then we'll see where it goes from there.
Wow.
I think it's going to be... Yeah, I think it's going to be... I could go Daichi Kamada, 1. Yeah. I'm going to go Ansgar now, gets a second. Osimhen gets one back, and we're thinking, the Napoli are going to be fine now. And then in the last minute, Evan Ndicka heads home from a corner. Frankfurt take it to extra time.
Europa League champions.
Of course, and that is the most prestigious.
As I say, big trophy for that. And then in terms of the big game, the one we've all got our eyes on.
Can Liverpool do it?
I don't think they can. I think it'll be more competitive. I don't think it'll be 5-2 again. But I don't think they'll have enough. If it was at Anfield, because that's why I look at it. And, I look at it and I think, I look at the Origi moment. They're at Anfield. The crowd behind them the whole way. As soon as they got one goal back, everyone in Liverpool believed they could win it. Here, it's a very different atmosphere at the Bernabeu, massive stadium, and obviously majority being Real Madrid supporters.
Yeah,
be a bit weird if they weren't. I'm gonna go 3-1 Real, so 8-3 on aggregate, which sounds mental to say. I'll go Benzema, Vinicius, and Camavinga, and it'll be a Liverpool goal from Mo Salah.
Fair enough. I have. Last night, I predicted 2 massive upsets. Neither of them happened. So far, 1 upset tonight. Am I going to go for both? Yes. 3-0 Liverpool. They're going to do it. Champions. We're finally going to see an extra time game tonight. I'm calling it. One of these games will go to extra time, whether it's Liverpool or Frankfurt, making that comeback.
Mental, by the way, the fact that we've nearly gone a whole round 16 stage without going extra time.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, the ties you'd expect to be close into Porto was close, could have gone either way.
I don't know.
PSG Bayern, but PSG didn't do anything in that game. And this one, where Liverpool got torn apart.
I mean, the most hyped one was City Leipzig because it was 1-1 and then City went on 7-0.
Yeah. Yeah, Leipzig really lost faith after the refs screwed them in the first half. We're about to get underway. Chat is currently... So we've got Junior in there. Great to see you, Junior. Welcome to the stream. I forgot to say welcome because you hopped in with prediction. I didn't want to get into them instantly. But welcome, mate. He's gone Madrid 2, Liverpool 0, Napoli 3, Frankfurt 0, and immediately questioned my sanity. Why you think Frankfurt will win 3-1 in regular time. Because I am optimistic for a fantastic game.
Yeah. Felix Svea.
Or maybe a little bit mental, depends on how you look at it.
Referee tonight, hope he's good. I have noticed that honestly there's a lot of new referees that we haven't seen before coming in the round 16 stage due to the ruling once you get into the knockout stage is obviously the ruling that a referee from the nations of the two clubs cannot referee. So that's why you look at...
There's still loads of refs though, aren't there?
I know, but City Leipzig, we also saw the Slovakian Vincic.
That's why Anthony Taylor's
in Naples. He's probably been blowing up cars. Or
probably his car,
yeah. I mean,
I saw it's Taylor. But, Arson. You think about... is it Arson when you burn a car? I don't know. Anyway.
That's why Anthony Taylor's Arsenal so much.
That was appalling. We're about to get underway here. Do you want to get ready to change the kickoff graphics? We're about to get underway. It's Real Madrid versus Liverpool in the Champions League round of 16. Liverpool will start with the ball. It's Mohamed Salah in the centre circle. He does now get us underway. It's back to Kanate. Liverpool get us started in what should be an absolutely sensational game especially if Liverpool are to progress. It's going to take a momentous comeback. Can they pull it off? I guess we'll have to wait and see. Danny Carvajal with the ball in his hands. Now with Cruz. And Real Madrid will look to put it out from the back. Though instantly they've lost possession. Now Cody Gakpo turns with the ball. Here's Gakpo across to Jota, but he misses the ball and Nacho clears it away. Not out of harm's way just yet. Nunez with the ball on the edge of the area. Can't get it past Camavinga. Benzema receives it deep. He's gone in the wrong way, but his pass across goal, he's got away with.
And of course, on his toes, he's been in a lot of trouble there.
He may have been, yes. Benzema with quite the dangerous pass across his 6-yard box. Not 6-yard, across his 18-yard box. Now Fabinho. Here's Gakpo. Trent. He looks down the line. Mohamed Salah. Looks inside once more. Trent. He tries to find Cody Gakpo flying down that right-hand side. It's an ambitious
Liverpool are trying to get on the front foot, so they know they need goals.
Well, yeah, but also they do look a lot more dangerous with so many attacking players. Yeah. Because they're in the press. They've got so many forwards now that they just overwhelm Real Madrid. And that's why we're seeing so many mistakes so early on. I mean, Benzema had to come back and make a very dangerous pass across the 18-yard box there.
Also, I think Brentford have scored against Southampton.
I'm praying that's an Ivan Toney goal. Jota, thought it was Milner, but here's James Milner,
also,
the number 7.
Having all 4 attackers, they all offer something completely different.
Ivan Toney, baby. This is where we go. No, Christian Norgard says, this is where we actually get the points back that I've lost from having Harry Kane. Things we love to see. But yeah, welcome to the stream. I'm Harry. Easiest 6 goals Gakpo will ever score this game. Trust my word. I definitely don't. I could see Liverpool turning it around. In fact, I went for a 3-0 prediction. Oh, and Benzema's offside here, but he is running in behind, and that's saved by Arsenal regardless, and the flag does go up. But I'm Harry. Welcome to the stream. I think Liverpool will turn this around. Well, I predicted it.
I don't think I'll score 6.
I'm either going to be right or Liverpool go out of the Champions League, so either way we win.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say. It's either a cracking game of football or we can all laugh.
The thing is, if Harry came in and said, yeah, we're going to win 3-0, we're going to do this, I'd go, fair enough. I like your optimism.
But he said Gakpo will score 6.
Yeah.
Not even Liverpool, Gakpo will score 6.
If it was Salah even, I'd have gone, yeah, fair enough.
But not only said Gakpo will score 6, he said he scored the 6 easiest goals of his life.
Well, Haaland scored the 5 easiest goals of his life last night.
I say.
So, will Gakpo pull off a similar feat?
The only thing Liverpool can't forget to do is defend. Yes, they've got necessarily goals, but they concede 1, they suddenly need 4. They concede another, they suddenly need 5.
But I think they look more solid in this system.
Yeah.
Because usually Liverpool, this season, their press hasn't been as good as it normally is. So Real, in the first leg, were able to play out the press quite well and then get in behind, and Liverpool were caught out. That's how they lost to Napoli as well earlier this season. Yeah. But here, they're so good in the press that they're overwhelming Real. Real can't really play it out. And they almost drop into a 5 anyway with how deep Darwin Núñez is right now. It almost becomes a 4-5-1. Gakpo goes in the middle of the midfield. Salah and Núñez just go really wide. And they just create this compact low block.
It's certainly possible
to try and stop
Liverpool tonight, but it's very difficult.
Yeah. Champions League draw date quarter-final. Friday. We were looking at streaming it, but it's 11 a.m. unfortunately.
That'll be big to see who plays who.
Yeah. I'll be keeping a keen eye on that.
Very much so. Obviously Chelsea Real Madrid, I'm going to cry.
But unfortunately we can't stream it.
No.
But I'm sure if some mental fixtures come up, we'll definitely be talking about it at some point. But yeah, and of course we'll be streaming all of the Champions League games from now until the end of the season live, so make sure to join us. Should be a great time. And yeah, here's Luka Modric.
I'll say nothing's happening.
It's past Camavinga. Now Nacho looks to deliver, goes to Vinicius. Vinicius down the line, attacking at Konate, but Konate does well.
Defending. I was about to question what he was doing, but that was good positioning.
But yeah, we're going to win 4-1. Salah double, Courtois mistake, and a VVD header. That's slightly more believable. That from
Courtois mistake.
That would be sensational. Another one.
He made one in the first
exactly.
leg. He did make one in the first leg, but so did Alisson.
Yeah. That's the issue. Like, Liverpool could pull off a massive result tonight, but I still back Real to score.
His eyebrow went up. His eyebrow went up.
Won.
It's done. Yeah. It's done. I just saw it.
And Alicia, welcome to the stream. Madrid 3-1. I'm Harry. It's not going to be buzzing with that one, but that would give us quite the interesting game in an 8-3 aggregate score.
I said 3-1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say 8-3. Just to say that to any Liverpool fan I know. You lost 8-3 to Real Madrid.
Yeah, to be fair, though, Barca lost 8-2 in one game to Bayern Munich in the Champions League just 2 years ago, so...
That was one game, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So in aggregate.
It was like 11 or something on
Ball in
that.
from Modric, header over.
Yeah,
Oh, Trent
Benzema!
Good
Well blocked by Gakpo. You would really expect to be the other way. Gakpo running out to it and Trent being the more defensive player, but no. And that's...
Trent
They're trying to play too quickly. They're play too quickly there, Liverpool. Salah tries to give it to Trent.
I think that was a bit lazy from Trent.
As if you'd have got there.
Oh.
Slag
I'm not
off
saying
Trent,
that.
mate.
No, you cannot say that. Because I wouldn't do anything these players do on the football pitch.
No. Well, you might have done what Courtois and Arsene did last
probably.
week.
No, I wouldn't have been there. I'd have probably just been... Oh, that's got
Oh, come on. Makes a mistake. Rudiger can't get there. Salah.
When Tony was
Rudiger falls over and that's
plays it to
Salah.
Nunez.
Nunez has to finish.
Big
It's
save
saved
from
by
Courtois.
Courtois. And that's an opportunity that goes begging.
When Tony Rudiger misses
Why
the
does
ball
Salah try and come across him? If he goes round him, either Rudiger fouls him and he's off, or you're in. Look, here. Salah picks up the ball. If he just bursts forward, Rudiger's either going to fall into him or and get sent off.
And then Nunez took himself wide and the head touches his head.
That's not Darwin Nunez's biggest flaw in his game, is when he gets the ball in this sort of areas, he pushes himself wide, he pushes the ball out wide, and that narrows the angle too much.
Push the ball in front of him, then run, and then come down and go and shoot. But when he's so close to the goal and he pushes it wide, he then just pushes himself too far away.
Well, even so, when he on the halfway line, he gets the ball over the top. He goes too wide with it.
Vinicius trying to beat Trent.
Too easily
done so
defensive
easy. That's a big tackle.
That's huge from Trent, and he's kept it on the pitch as well
That's
as a
foul.
free kick.
That's
I think that's a crowd decision.
Yeah, that is.
You
really
could see the
harsh.
Real fans immediately erupt in fury.
Oh, yeah, and then did he get the ball? Oh, actually, no, I don't know how much of the ball he got. To be fair,
I handballed it. Look.
He didn't touch the ball. Yeah,
he doesn't touch the ball, and not only that, but to stop it going off, he handles it twice.
The only thing that's a brilliant ball from Carvajal. But no. I thought it was a ball through to Vinny. No, Rudiger does well. To be fair, and then Militao's coming across.
I don't know if he should have shot there.
Militao just forced him a bit wide.
Don't know if he should have shot.
He forced himself wide, but Militao helped.
But the thing is, if he doesn't shoot and he doesn't score, he catches more flack for that, obviously.
Yeah.
So you can see why he tries to.
There's something in the middle. I don't really know what it is. Oh, he's happy now. Cruises the ball in. Oh,
goes to the edge. Fede Valverde takes a shot, but it's smashed away by Gakpo.
He started to wheel.
I don't think it didn't fall perfectly for him. Liverpool going forwards. James Milner goes back. Here's Trent.
It's an interesting one to see James Milner start tonight.
Well, I think more of Trent at left back than ever at right back.
I
think it's just the out from the corner. Back, no, I think they've just switched sides momentarily. Benzema's on the ball. Hard at the pitch though. It's poor from Liverpool. Real win it high. Vinicius. Here is Vinicius. Wide. Cruz in the box. Benzema misses it. That should be 1-0 Real Madrid.
And that's why James Milner's on the football pitch.
Yeah.
He don't stop running, no matter how old he is.
Welcome to the stream, Ryan Tune with the classic high full stop. Welcome to the show, Ryan. But yeah, what a brilliant first 10 minutes we've had so far. Unsurprisingly, when Liverpool involved, action at both ends.
Yeah, big tackle from James Milner.
Spectacle.
Huge. Because if not, that's game, set, match.
And to be fair, Benzema, unlucky. He's sort of outrun the ball there. They
cruise the ball in.
Ball's cut back to him, but yeah. Valverde skips away from Trent.
Liverpool arguably
cleared away by
hanging on by a thread because they're going for the game so hard because they have to.
Yeah, they definitely do.
They're set up in a way which is going to leave them very vulnerable at times.
How you doing today? I'm doing alright, Ryan. It's been a lovely day actually.
Actually cleaned this studio out completely.
You did. I played some football. Scored 4 goals and had 3 of them disallowed for offside. Joke.
You're thinking of Leipzig player.
Yeah. Benzema is washed. Won't score more than 3 tonight.
Won't score more than 3. A striker that scores 2 goals on Champions League stage is washed. So Gakpo's going to score more than him tonight. Right.
Yeah, well, if Liverpool win 6-3, they go through, don't they?
No,
they still go to extra time.
Still extra time. Liverpool win 6-3, it's still it. And then Real win extra time.
Yeah.
It's just a Real thing to do. lose 6.
And also, that's only Benzema goals. Vinicius could also score for
Yeah. And here are
Vinny.
I mean, Real Madrid are already holding it in the corner.
It is,
in
yeah.
the 10th minute.
And that's out for a corner. Real Madrid know where they can cause Liverpool problems. Run at Trent, and then Vinicius either cuts inside and just puts it to a corner, or he gets to the touchline and just kicks it into Trent, and they win a corner. Either way, so yeah, they definitely know that left-hand side is where they can exploit Liverpool defensively. So Trent's done well so far, I think.
He's done all right.
He's forced him out wide every time. He's not cut in yet and bent it top corner.
Modric on the corner.
Modric. Militao, and it's headed away by Van Dijk though. Valverde again tries these audacious efforts from the edge.
He's a player that hasn't performed.
Valverde tries to look for the back post. Robertson heads it away. Toni Kroos on the edge as a thunderous effort, but Alisson
read that well. To be fair, Alisson, he's already shifted across in his goal.
Andrew, welcome to the stream. Show the game. Unfortunately, we cannot do that, but though I'm sure you'll be able, if you Google for long enough, you can probably find somewhere to watch the game. If not, feel free to stay tuned into our commentary. We'll try and paint a vivid image so you feel like you're watching it when you're not. If you close your eyes, you can just imagine the action. Here's Van Dijk. Gives it to Fabinho. Now Konate. And Liverpool come down this right. Here's Trent. Back to Konate. And now it's Alisson. Liverpool happy just to hold on to possession, take a little breather. It's been quite a frantic first 10 here, and I'm expecting the game to follow in a similar vein. So any chance for a moment's rest isn't that bad. Salah burst down this right, ball in, cleared away by Rudiger. That's a corner. And at the same time, Norwich score against Huddersfield.
And now Liverpool have worked out Real's weakness, Nacho Fernandez.
Well, I could have told you that
as
soon as the lineups came out.
And then Rudiger just cuts the cross out.
But yeah, this effort from Toni Kroos.
Yeah, Alisson anticipated that so well.
But also, to hold on to that ball is an incredible bit of goalkeeping.
This wouldn't be great for he's holding his head.
No, especially considering they have Nacho Fernandez on the pitch already. They've not got him to come on. They're weak on defence at the moment.
We have to see Odriozola come on left back.
Yeah, I don't think Alava's fit. I don't think Mendy's fit. Militao's absolutely fine. Just needed a moment. The ref now wants to check him over.
He's got hit in the head. He's probably checking for concussion.
Yeah.
So he's been hit in the head.
Well, he has to.
So he went, he looks fine. Move on. Liverpool corner though. Might have to use his head here. Trent. Can you take the corner quickly?
No, he's taking it really slowly.
He's saving that for the 88th minute.
Corner taken slowly.
Corner taken slowly.
That post, Fabinho, no. Van Dijk heads it back across the area. Konate gets a touch. And then Valverde scissor kicks it into a Real counter-attack. Vinicius, the ball is just above him, but he brings it down nicely. 2-on-4, gets it across. Benzema in behind. Vinicius took it too wide, and that's huge from Cody Gakpo.
What a ball from Vinicius Jr.
That was sensational. Vinicius Jr. He's found that little pocket of space between the centre halves, picked out Benzema. It's a superb touch, and then that between both Milner and Robbo, not centre halves. I apologise.
Yeah, Benji took himself too wide there. They didn't bring it down nicely, and then the second touch of his thigh just wasn't nice, and then Gakpo getting back as well. That's good defending.
Nice clean challenge.
That's where Militao hurt his head.
It was from an attacking corner.
Yeah.
17 votes in the Poland chat, by the way. 65% think Real Madrid will win. Will they score from this? Rudiger. Vinicius! And that's a huge stop. How on earth has Alisson stopped that then? Wow. That should be 1-0 Real Madrid.
Liverpool,
Superhuman goalkeeping from Alisson Becker.
I know they've got to go for this game, but at the moment they're going to find themselves out of it.
I don't know. I genuinely don't have a clue how he saved that.
Things it went so far up in the air, directly up, but I understand because he was on his goal line.
He ran away from it, but managed to get an arm back across to push it up in the air.
But with that much power, he pushed it up in the air with that much power.
Yeah, it's stunning because maybe he makes that save.
Yeah, I think.
But then it falls to Vinicius and he puts in the.
He didn't take the sting out of it. He just changed the direction.
Fantastic that from Alisson. Vinicius. Real still posing a threat in this sort of area. They're trying to get the ball forward. Salah blocks that cross. Here's Camavinga. And Militao slips. And this is where they can really hurt Real. He's on the counter. Darwin Núñez.
Because Tony Rudiger's come across.
That's huge. That's actually a sensational tackle.
Cheers the tackle.
And now Valverde is fouled by Milner, but play continues. Modric has possession. Kroos can now go out wide to Vinicius. And welcome to the stream, Aquilina Mackenzie. Thank you for your support. always tuning in. Now Cody Gakpo, Fabinho and Trent. Nice try.
They would be happy get onto the ball. But if they can score early, they can then not relax, but they can stop going gun-ho. Because then they only need 2 goals in, say, 60 minutes, 70 minutes.
Robertson, Milner. And now it's a Jota. I mean, if they can get the quick-fire double they did in the last leg against Real Madrid, that would be ideal.
Klopp's not happy at all, the referee there. He's screaming out his
They level our possessions, so they're probably alright. Robertson tries to find Nunes with a searching ball forwards. This could be a little bit problematic for Courtois. He makes no mistake.
Nunes just hoping that Courtois missed it there or made a mess of it.
Yeah, or jumps and goes outside his box, but he's competent, so he just makes the save well.
Or just does an Edison. Wipes him out.
Yeah. I mean, that would be helpful. I mean, it wouldn't be great for Nunes because he'd catch a boot to the face, but if Real had to lose Thibaut Courtois... Andre Luvin.
Oh, God, yeah.
Young Ukrainian goalkeeper. And Konate's completely missed the ball. And that's
a yellow?
Certainly a yellow card, surely.
It's assaulting him.
That was such a Christian Romero tackle.
Yeah, so run out of defence, just completely missed the ball.
Yeah, a bit rash, that.
Very lucky.
Unexpectedly rash.
Terrible. How on earth is something but I do not know.
I view Konate as quite a composed centre-half, but there, absolutely lost. Rudiger, I knew he was mental, but that's such a good tackle.
That is how you make a tackle.
It's the problem is, every time he goes in for a challenge, it looks like he's 2 foot down, but he actually wins the ball. It's mental. Vinicius once again tries to attack Trent and he's got past him. Konate comes to try and deal with the danger. Neither of them have dealt with Vinicius. Now Vinicius he's running back towards his own goal just for the lulls.
I think
he's fouled Salah.
Nice bit of respect there between.
Why was Vinicius running back? He just decided, I've mugged him off once, I'm going to go again.
It was his free kick. He got up and started...
he boots Salah.
Yeah, okay, no, fair enough. But he says Trent is gone. And Liverpool fans say Trent can defend.
That push forward is sensational.
Liverpool fans say Trent can defend.
That ball needs to go in the box there. It's just, I think he tries to do too much with it after that.
He's got Karim Benzema. He's got a Ballon d'Or winner.
But again, I didn't see what was in the box. Maybe Benzema wasn't in the right position. Maybe he hadn't got up as quickly. Fabinho tries to switch the play. Fede Valverde misses the header. Now Robertson. Carlo's calling for handball. Ref is not bothered. Fabinho. Gakpo. Wasn't handball, by the way. It was certainly Robertson's chest.
What's going on in the middle of the pitch? Is there like a white marking? Like a white light? That's like
I think it's just, turf damage. Salah in behind. Gets it across. Jota! He scuffed the shot.
No big chance.
And this is the issue. Liverpool can create all the chances in the world, but if they don't put any away, the result is going to stay very much the same.
Nunes has been through. Jota's now scuffed a volley. Yeah. So he puts it on target, it's a goal.
And Conrad Burns, welcome to the stream. Great to see so many regulars hopping in for what should be a sensational fixture. Yeah, we'll cut back to an earlier replay here.
It's just a Vinny chance that Alisson saved.
Oh, well, Cruz was apparently offside in the build-up. And then Vinicius was just on.
That is a ridiculous save.
Ludicrous. He makes his body big and uses his arms so well.
I thought Vinny just hit, he jumped down and hit, but he actually moved his arm up towards the ball.
Trent, ball in. Nunes can't beat Militao in the air. Carvajal looks to be first to the ball. He gets there ahead of Milner. Valverde can play it to Modric. Modric back to Valverde. This one-touch, two-touch football is brilliant. Now it's Cruz. Gets it across to Benzema. Real can now counter. Benzema. Driving inside, Benzema. Lays it off to Toni Kroos. Kroos switches the play. Danny Carvajal in absolute acres. Can he put in the ball in the box? Modric. Camavinga.
That is the first time I've seen Camavinga on the ball, to be honest.
Yeah, to be fair, he's not been involved with that too heavily.
I don't know what's his name.
But he's playing the more defensive of the three, I think. It's often good for a central midfielder if you don't notice them. Yeah, unless they're playing a sensational ball over the top, if you're noticing a central midfielder, it tends to be because they're making mistakes.
Yeah.
Like, I only notice Enzo Fernandez and Fred.
Camavinga, he has a
Camavinga! Oh, well, you take notice when they rattle it against the bar, don't you?
Yeah, now he's on the pitch.
Camavinga. He's unfortunate that's not dipped in, because that very much could have.
That's another.
Eduardo Camavinga touches it out of his feet, takes the shot, and Alisson may have had it covered, but you can't say for sure. It's a good effort.
Saved, and Camavinga's rattled the crossbar.
Yeah, Gary Weisman, welcome to the stream. Evening, gents. Evening, Gary.
Hello, Gary.
Welcome, mate. Now that's with Trent. Fabinho, back to Trent. Trent now across to Konate.
20
Van
minutes
Dijk, and
gone.
they look to build up once more.
I
Liverpool.
can't say it right. It feels a bit early to say it. The clock is ticking for Liverpool.
Yeah.
I really hope it isn't 0-0. Because that is really dull. And Liverpool fans say, "Oh, we went to the Bernabeu and drew 0-0." Ball out wide to Gakpo, keeps it on the pitch. Can he put it in the box?
It takes a few different deflections. It could have fallen to someone, doesn't it, in the end though. Cruz, Camavinga. Now Liverpool will look. No, sorry, Real will look to go the other way. Liverpool will look to pen them in, and they could here. And they go back to their goalkeeper. I fully thought Jota was getting there. I also think, I don't know if it's
BT.
Yeah, I think it's the Champions
League. It's not the wheel of death.
Yeah.
It's the actual footage stopping.
Trey Martin, welcome to the stream. He says hello to Gary rather than hello to us, but welcome, Joe, regardless.
We'll get Gary.
Valverde, Modric. He tries the outside the boot pass, doesn't he?
Classic Luka Modric in the Champions League, and it is out for.
Never seen him not pull one off. Usually, he only does it when he knows it's going to work.
That's why I hated him when we lost to. Save.
Alisson actually made the start.
I was going to say, that's a brilliant save, actually.
Quite fully, Liverpool will be 4-0 down right now, but it's carried.
That is a huge save.
You can see why Alisson's made an impact, because he is the best goalkeeper in the world.
As much, that's the thing I hated from a Chelsea point of view, last year, losing to Real in the quarters. I hated it.
I think Modric is one of the only players that's ever played for Tottenham that I like. Him, Lineker and Gascoigne.
Probably, yeah.
And that's about it.
Yeah. But equally, I think it helps that Modric is remembered for his Real Madrid days.
Yeah, Gascoigne's England, obviously. Yeah. Lineker's England, so... Modric takes aim, and that's not far away at all.
But equally, I don't
Liverpool are having shots peppered at them.
If you tell me Lineker, I'd say Leicester. I'd go Leicester first and Tottenham. Yeah. And if you tell me Gascoigne, I probably wouldn't say a team.
I mean, he did win an FA Cup with Tottenham, but...
Yeah, I know.
Nice free-flowing football so far, says Gary. Well, yeah, it's been an end-to-end match. It's felt like a basketball game. The intensity and the pace this game's playing at.
I mean, we saw it a little bit in Bayern PSG, but PSG weren't really at the races. When you get two top-quality teams, it is end-to-end.
Yeah.
It's brilliant to watch.
Especially when the defences aren't the most solid.
Yeah, no.
And they're both sides who look to generate these transitional moments where they try and get the ball in behind and create something as a result of that. You tend to get games that are very high pace, very atmospheric, very energetic. So yeah, I think that's what we're being treated to this evening.
But obviously the difference is Real don't need anything. Liverpool need 3 goals.
If you want to see an example of the polar opposite, watch any Tottenham game this season.
Yeah, got a few coming up over the next few months. Lucky us.
Yeah.
Can't
Milner.
wait.
Jota.
Just a laugh at Tottenham.
Robertson. Tries to get the ball in. Carvajal takes the pace off it. Militao can then deal with it.
I think I'm too close to his body anyway.
Van Dijk. Here's James Milner. Now Fabinho. Forced back to Milner. This is the issue with Liverpool's depth, right? Is that James Milner is starting a Champions League round 16 game where they need to win 3-0.
As much as he has the effort and the work rate.
Mate, I rate James Milner, but that should be a better midfielder. Let's be honest. Yeah. He's 39.
He's got, as I say, he's got the effort and the work rate, but he lacks the quality of,
Liverpool have to invest in midfield in the summer. Yeah. It's a non-negotiable. And this is a final. Mourinho's coaching one of the sides. Yeah. If it's too big size, but Mourinho's actually one of them.
Equally, that is the only man I'll let get away with playing defensive football. Or Southgate, because he's England.
No, I don't let him get away with it. We lost the Euros final because after 3 minutes he went, yeah, we're going to go defensive. As if that was going to work.
Yeah, but I'll always back it.
But we're so much better than that Italy side. If we just actually attacked, we would have scored more. And we wouldn't have conceded.
We actually we shouldn't have scored early. But equally, my reaction, it felt
we should have scored early. We should have then gone on and just won the game. Instead, Southgate.
Felt so good. Scoring early. I remember that feeling. I remember also the feeling 90 minutes later. No, it wasn't not even 90 minutes later. I remember that feeling. I was absolutely bricking it. The feeling about 2 hours later.
Yeah. Fabinho. Here's Virgil van Dijk.
Also, you've got an England game coming next week.
England versus Italy.
A little bit less pressure though. It is only a Euro 2024 qualifier.
Yeah, I won't go to penalties, put it that way.
Oh god.
Fabinho. Milner. But obviously, yeah, it is quite useful. If we want to be qualifying for the 2024 Euros, it'd be a good way to start by beating Italy.
It would be.
Of course.
Tough group, I think. Yeah, Italy, Ukraine, North Macedonia.
Malta.
That
is not a tough group. There is no tough groups in the Euros. Like the top 2 sides go through. That's how it works. If there's a massive
in the
upset,
European qualifiers, and obviously in the Euro, actually the actual Euro groups, there are some very difficult ones.
of course.
Now for England though, wow.
Remember back to last Euros, we had that. Was it France, Germany, and Portugal in the same group?
I think so. Most look at some of the World Cup groups: Spain, Germany, Japan, and Costa Rica. Who'd have thought Japan would have topped that?
So I think it's now 3.
Vinicius Junior's in here. Vinicius
Vinny,
Junior,
I think he's offside. Saved by Alisson, regardless.
Flag has gone up.
Yeah. The Liverpool defence annoyed it doesn't go up earlier. I'm convinced the footballers don't actually know the rules.
I mean, close.
He is on. No, he's off, sorry. He is off.
Oh, right. I thought Van Dijk was playing him on, maybe.
No, Vinicius.
Fabinho plays it through to Nunes. He's kept it on the pitch brilliantly. Lionel did him a favour there by not standing back.
Nunes, still Darwin Nunes. Ball into the box.
He ran away from everyone.
Well, someone should be there.
Yeah, they should be.
Robertson.
Especially when you're in a Liverpool situation.
It falls to Fabinho.
Shoot, that's different. So Camavinga and Cruz and Modric will have it away from there.
Ball in. Gakpo flicks on.
Shotter's got to flick on.
Shot needs to be reacting to that.
That's another chance gone.
Just
for
poking
Liverpool.
that into the back of the net.
Chances are flying past, and they're not taking any of them.
That was such a good chance from Fernandes, but it actually helped Nunes because he stopped the ball for Nunes rather than pushing it away.
Shotter's got to react.
Shotter's got to throw himself at that ball.
Yeah.
If I was a Liverpool fan right now, I would be fuming. I'm sure there's a few Liverpool fans out there.
So glad I'm not a Liverpool fan though.
Yeah.
Might have won the Premier League most recently, but I haven't got that as much long-term success, I think.
What, as who?
Chelsea.
Oh, what, long-term future success? I was going to say, because if you're talking about history, you are a waffle merchant.
Oh, yeah, obviously. Yeah, they play us off they don't play us off the park in terms of history. But in terms of European history...
I think you just throw that Shankly or Liverpool in and instantly there's no debate, but... Yeah. 27 minutes played here then.
They've never had Jose Mourinho as a manager, so if you're telling me, if you're Milner, stupid foul, don't know what he's thinking.
But yeah, 27 minutes played, chat. Make sure to get your thoughts on this first 30 minutes of action.
Both games still 0-0.
In the chat, we want to hear what you thought of it.
Anyone who's watching Napoli Frankfurt, let us know what's going on.
Is this Shotter's first match back? It's not his first match back, but I think it might be his first start.
Yes, I think.
So you could put that miss there.
Yeah, that's a scuffed chance.
Just a little bit of
not reacting to the
lack of sharpness.
Yeah. Milner's right in the line of his face, and what about? I wouldn't be doing that. I don't know why Liverpool getting so annoyed. They need to relax. They're under a lot of pressure at the moment, Liverpool.
Yeah.
They need it. The thing is, though, if they get a goal, though, they'll believe. If they get a goal, they'll believe all the way. That's Real. If Real score first, game over. If Liverpool score first, I would back every single match of Liverpool to bring it back.
Van Dijk. Fabinho, now Virgil van Dijk. And he can switch the play. Who's he going to find? It's Mo Salah. Salah pulled to the ground by Nacho. Surely that's a card.
So again, referee very lenient with his cards.
Don't mind that, to be fair.
No.
I think if you get a ref, you can really have your Champions League run ruined if you get a harsh ref in one of these stages. Exactly. You pick up a couple yellow cards, 5 or 6 yellow cards, and instantly half your team is one yellow card away from suspension or getting suspended for the next round.
Salah, ball in to no one.
Carvajal heads away.
Again, they just keep crossing it to no one.
Carvajal.
Under pressure in the corner. He's struggled this season, Carvajal. That's caught out again
Robertson,
here.
ball
in there.
And it's cleared away by Rudiger.
Because Nunes and Gakpo productivity in the corner.
Hope Nunes didn't forget to take his chill pill this morning. Last thing Liverpool needs is a red card, yeah. I think Darwin's just calmed down a lot since he headbutted Joachim Anderson.
Yeah, I forgot he did that.
My FPL team doesn't, though. It's always going to rue that -2 I think I picked up.
How Liverpool drew that, I do not know. Is that point of the season I thought, oh my god.
That was the second game of the season,
Palace
wasn't it?
might look really good. And Liverpool might be rubbish.
Was that second game of the season? Second game week of the season? Because I just remember streaming Liverpool Arsenal and then Palace Arsenal. No, Palace Arsenal and then Liverpool Palace.
Yeah.
In like quick succession.
Robbo did as well to deal with Valverde there.
Here is Ibrahima Konate, happy to drive the ball out of defence.
It's not really they've not made any ground because Mills just smacked it into Kingdom Come.
And Trent has just about got there, to be fair.
That's what a waste. That's what a waste of 30 seconds. And
it definitely wasn't 30 seconds. It was about 10.
Waste of time.
Oh, and Edouard Michou scored for Sunderland. Things love to see.
Against
Sheffield United.
Ooh.
Oh, that's huge, isn't it? Just detail massive, that is. Because that would mean Luton Town go within 4 points of automatic promotion spots.
Sunderland are flying, you know.
What?
They're playing really well.
Nunes
caught by
this win for Sunderland will put them 9th.
That's what I'm saying, they're flying.
Yeah, but they were in the playoffs not long ago.
Okay, well, they're re-climbing.
Mate, Luton Town are the ones flying.
Alright. Calm down.
4 points.
Middlesbrough take it.
Middlesbrough 3 points behind Sheffield United. Nah.
Salah.
Carrick hasn't got the minerals like Rob Edwards does.
He definitely has.
Nah.
Trent. Gakpo.
That's say if you could have one on the podcast, which one would be? But it would 100% be Michael Carrick.
Milner. Still James
going,
Milner.
But it's dealt with by Liverpool.
Goal kick.
Doesn't even need to be dealt with by Liverpool. He's touched off himself.
Yeah.
And obviously Burnley are, of course, 1-0 up. No surprise.
Against who?
Hull.
Oh,
this would put them 16 points clear with 11 games to go.
Give them all the transfer bans they want.
I was going to say, even if they did get done for fondling some finances, they'd still go up.
I think their squad could be good enough to stay in Bremen as well.
They're not. It's not a ban though, is it?
It's an embargo.
Burnley are fine. It's an embargo because they handed in some things late. They haven't done anything wrong.
They hand them in properly.
It's just everyone just blows a headline out of proportion, but it's actually fine. Yeah. Brighton Crystal Palace has just got underway for the second half. It's gone quickly. There was a half-past kickoff, so
yeah. I don't know why. I have absolutely no clue why they both kicked off half 7.
We can't watch either anyway.
Yeah.
Of course.
So what on earth's the point? Just to get him over and done with?
What do you mean?
Well, why not? I don't understand why they're on at 7:30.
Well, it's not. Yeah.
It's just bizarre timing.
Okay.
But yeah,
that means that people can go to the game and not have to, especially if you've travelled from Palace down to Brighton and you've got work in the morning. That's a long night. It's that half an hour can make a huge difference.
But yeah,
and also trains might not go, might not run after 10 o'clock, especially from.
Has a go. Oh, what a save!
Tipped wide by Thibaut Courtois.
Both goalkeepers.
And as we're planning a route from Selhurst Park to Brighton,
a trip I would never.
Liverpool are trying to plan a route through Real Madrid's defence, but they can't this time. Denied by the big Belgian shot stopper Thibaut Courtois. That's a huge save. But yeah, that's the issue. Liverpool had so many chances so far, but either their incompetent forwards have missed them, or Courtois just saved it. And it has just been like that. It's just been... Courtois just saved it.
Yeah. But 12 minutes ago until half time, Liverpool still haven't got a goal.
Yeah. No goals in either game tonight.
Punch by Courtois. Gakpo flicks it back
Konate,
to Konate. Uses his body well, and that is a terrible
spins
shot.
Kroos, but then, leathers one up onto the Champions League branded covers. I was trying to think what you could call them.
Yeah.
But obviously, the Bernabeu's still undergoing construction. Yeah, the atmosphere, I'm sure, is still electric. Thibaut Courtois and Thibaut Werner. Okay. Thank you, Gary, for that amusing comment. Konate wins it back, but heads it straight to Benzema. Benzema turns 2 players, and now Vinicius. Switches the play. Nunes cuts it out though. Heads down to Milner. Milner needs to be playing that first time over the top, but goes to Robertson instead. He can still come forward under Robertson, and that's a rash challenge.
Robbo wants a foul.
Loses the ball. I don't know what on earth he could call a foul for there.
Like, he went flying in there, got nothing out of it, and went, yeah, it's a foul, ref.
Modric outside the ball, dink ball forwards. Nacho releases Vinicius down this left-hand side. Trent following him, trying to send him to the touchline, can't. Cuts inside. Vinicius shot away. Big save from Alisson. Another one.
Yeah.
But I still feel that the problem for Liverpool is that Real are going to score eventually. Like, unless Alisson is going to genuinely make 4 million saves tonight.
Yeah. going to be very difficult for Liverpool to do
It
anything.
seems almost inevitable that we will have a goal going the way of the home side. Salah, Fabinho.
Unless Liverpool can get on top.
Fabinho, Trent, Milner. James Milner, dink ball forward. Salah touches it down to Jota. Gakpo. Oh, that's a nice effort once again, though. Thibaut Courtois gets across to it, puts it out of play.
I mean, all Klopp can do is applaud, because that's another
nice
brilliant
play.
effort from Liverpool. But
Cody Gakpo should have a goal here.
You feel it? Could he go across? Should he go across?
Yeah, this needs to be
from
a
the near
Benjamin
post?
Pavard-esque.
That's still a brilliant effort. It's a
Slap it across
great
goal.
save.
But then again, I guess you could question if he does put it across the goal, does one of the defenders get in front of it?
It's a good effort, but very much, safe match is the effort.
Yeah.
Ball in from Trent. That is a
Along the floor, tried to catch him out, doesn't quite work. They've won another corner.
Don't mind it. It's not going to work again though.
No. But yeah, almost gets there. Benzema just gets there in front of Salah.
Yeah.
Tips it over the bar.
I'm expecting this one to actually go, into the air, into the box.
We've got aerial prowess, Liverpool. Konate, Van Dijk. That's the type of thing that could catch Courtois out, so they do something really weird.
Van Dijk heads it
across, looking for
Balls
Konate.
Milner!
Milner! And that is a
still alive,
woeful effort. And Jota's offside, he goes down the box.
Doesn't matter,
It's not going to be a penalty, but
Who was offside then?
I think Jota.
Really?
He received it through from James Milner, I think he was...
It took a deflection. Didn't it? It got blocked. Milner's shot got blocked. I don't know. That's our decision.
Maybe it wasn't a significant enough change in play. Or maybe the Champions League rules are different to the Prem. It doesn't matter if there's a deflection. If it's not deliberate.
My guess would be all the lino would have only seen Jota receive the ball and not see it take a deflection. But 9 minutes or half time, do you think we're going to see a goal?
It's just the line of a horse at the Grand National. He's got the blinkers I can only see directly in front of him.
Yeah, have you seen a goal in this one or not?
I mean, we're going to see a goal at some point in the evening,
That's
yeah.
right, in the
I'm
half.
hoping.
In the 9 minutes left of the half.
Yeah.
Alright, who's it going to go to?
I'm not going to tell you.
Alright.
Then I win either way, don't I?
And he's taking off his shoe, he's in so much pain.
I'll go Liverpool goal before the half.
Ooh, I'll go Real goal, it'll be different.
Oh, you're boring.
Nacho taking off his shoe here in a lot of pain. Just caught by Salah, so it's a Real British free kick. If Nacho's alright, what happens? Oh, I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that being a foul at all. Salah goes up for the ball, and then as he brings his foot back to the floor, he accidentally lands his foot on Nacho.
Oh, he just sort of catches.
That's not a foul.
No. Well, I don't know, because you can still have accidental fouls. Like if you jump up in the air and accidentally stamp on someone's neck.
At that point, what are you doing?
We jump up and they're lying on the floor. Bizarre scenario.
Okay, at that point, what is the person on the floor doing?
Diving out of clearance.
Diving out of clearance. Blimey.
And yeah. But yeah.
Hope that never happens to anyone.
What? Oh, yeah, obviously. Right. Moving on. 7 minutes until the half. Chat, will we see a goal? You've asked me, but chat, what do you guys think? There's currently 10 of you watching. I want to see 10 comments now in chat.
Bang.
Do you think there'll be a goal before half time? And if so, which side is going to grab it?
All 10 years. Where are you? Where are you?
Anyway.
Let's be having you.
Rudiger. Now, Courtois.
Like that thing's done.
Cruz.
It's gained charge again. Rudiger.
The magical controller, I swear. Courtois.
Camavinga. Rudiger. Dinked ball.
Lovely little thing. Before it's caught out by Trent. And Rudiger wins it back.
Doing.
Well, I don't think he deliberately gives it back to Rudiger.
Oh, it's silly from Konate.
Konate's given away a lot of silly fouls this evening. He looks so dependable in their run to the Champions League final last year. And this year, it's a different play. He's come back from injury, a lot more rash and reckless.
Does think like that.
How he's not got a card yet with these two fouls he's given away, I don't know. Joe Mark says yes. Which team do you think is going to score, Joe? Cruz goes down to the chance from Fabinho. The ref's given that. That one's harsh.
Yeah, that's soft.
Yeah.
I thought Fabinho did quite well there, saying it's the wrong side of his man. I take that back as a foul.
Nah.
No, I take that back as a foul. There.
Doesn't seem enough contact for him to go down like that.
Yeah, I think it's 50-50. Which at that point probably isn't a foul. I don't know. I'm not a referee. Probably better.
This referee is lenient with the cards, but
harsh with the fouls.
Harsh with the fouls. Which I think is the best ref
rather than being
to
lenient
be.
with the fouls and harsh with the cards.
Well,
lenient with fouls.
But if you're only giving a couple fouls,
you're only giving a couple cards. Yeah, I suppose true. If you're harsh with fouls and lenient on cards, you should keep starting the game.
But yeah, and then just a couple
yellows. No.
Not a good ball.
Yeah.
Fabinho, that is a no.
I was going to say, Fabinho, that is a good ball, but no. It wasn't. And you feel that, I mean, at the moment, Liverpool going to need 3 goals in the second half. 45. But who knows? Still a long way to go. Anything could happen.
Carvajal. Oh, sorry, Nacho. He's fallen out on them. Now Rudiger.
I would like to see a goal tonight, though.
Rudiger goes round Trent, tries to think the ball forwards. Fabinho cuts it out. I think the downfall of Fabinho has been a massive problem for Liverpool this season. I can only see them replacing him in the summer.
Yeah. But they need to put a lot of money into their midfield.
Yeah. I mean, there's rumours they're after Mason Mount. I think if you're looking for the perfect midfield 3, Mount, Ugarte, Kone, you can probably pick all 3 up for 100 mil combined.
Yeah.
You're going to get a load of... I don't know if Mason Mount's worth it, but Liverpool seem to be into him, so... Yeah.
I think he'd work in a Klopp system.
He probably would, yeah. Joe Martin said Liverpool score thanks to Alisson.
Let's take the first part of that, so Liverpool score.
Okay. Carvajal, Benzema, Camavinga.
Why is Van Dijk come running out there?
Carvajal flicks it over the top. Valverde fighting away for the ball. Can he get round Canate? He gives it back to Alisson. Alisson gets it away, and it's given as a foul on Canate from Valverde.
3 minutes to go, though. 3 minutes to go to the half, sorry. It's not 3 minutes to go.
Game's almost done.
Might as well
5
be.
minutes.
Might as well be, because Liverpool need a goal. Here we go.
No, this is a replay.
I'll see if he's offside or not.
I was going to say, it was not, how on earth is there now
touched it there.
I was baffled as to how there was now a Liverpool corner all of a sudden.
I was saying that was a penalty. If it was onside, it would have counted. If it was onside, it would have been a penalty, I think.
Yeah, well, I haven't seen the Peter Walton graphic come up, so I'm not convinced.
Yeah, you know they go to Peter Walton, it's controversial. Yeah. Modric. Real should be having fun though. It might be 0-0, but Real just like trying to walk in the park, really.
You know it's controversial because they've had to get Peter Walton out of bed twice.
Yeah.
I mean, they did it last night, didn't they?
He's not even in bed. He's still in bed.
Oh yeah. Well, he could be, couldn't he? You only hear him. You don't see him. They could just they call him up, and it wakes him up, and then he just has to make a call despite not watching it.
Pete, what do you think? I think referee's got it wrong there.
Yeah.
That's a definite penalty. I mean, red card. I mean, offside.
For who, Peter? Bolton.
The A team.
Yeah.
The home team. Oh well.
They've won it back. Gakpo.
He's not offside. Turn a deflection. What's going on?
Nah, that one is fed through by Robertson, I think. Van Dijk coming up with a massive gaping hole in Liverpool's back line.
That's what, it's handball.
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
No, the line if it's flat for offside, being an idiot. I think Lions have a bit of a shocker on the far side.
I think it's been given as a...
Offside.
Offside, yeah.
That's why his hand's up.
Well, it doesn't really matter. It's handball anyway, so... Modric. Now Rudiger. Modric.
Is there real the referee do well? Because can't blame the ref.
As if they can blame the ref.
Some Liverpool fans will try.
I'm not bothered by some Liverpool fans.
Benzema, offside. Not expecting 2 minutes at a time.
Sorry?
Not expecting too many minutes of added time.
Alright. I was like, because not expecting 2 minutes of our time. It was like, okay, how many are you expecting? Yeah. 29 votes in the poll and chat. 62% think Real Madrid will be victorious tonight. 24% going Liverpool. Sorry, well, it's just changed. 60% now. Real Madrid, 27% Liverpool, 13%.
The fact that more people think
Liverpool
Liverpool
go for
will
extra time.
win rather than go to extra time.
Yeah. Although I think people just look at that and go, yeah, Liverpool will
Win the game.
win eventually, yeah. And don't realise that extra time is optional. Yeah. It's a weird poll to do because obviously we usually have team draw.
Yeah, we can't draw.
But because there's not enough options. Yeah, Precious, welcome to the stream. Hey guys, miss you both. Miss you too, Precious. Been a while since, been a couple of weeks, I think. You mentioned it last week. Can't remember. But yeah, welcome back, Precious. Great to see you. And we've been treated to an alright first half here at the Bernabeu. Not been disappointing, I would say. And yeah, hopefully it continues. 2 minutes of additional time. So it was indeed 2 minutes in the end. But yeah, Benzema to Vinicius. Vinicius Junior looks to have a shot. Stopped by Konate. Benzema's effort. Pace taken off it by Milner, and Alisson can sort of catch a rolling ball.
Minute to go now.
Mm-hmm.
There's a 45. Not too much to talk about. Big
goal at the top of the Championship. James McAtee finds a leveller for Sheffield United in their game against Sunderland. But yeah, here's Darwin Núñez. Liverpool look to counter. Finds Salah. This is somewhat promising. They've got numbers up. Trent. This needs to get him in the box. Trent. He took way too long about it and then just put it at the first man.
Let Real readjust himself.
Yeah, known for his brilliant deliveries, Trent, but that was hardly one of his more successful ones, shall we say.
Now he's got a corner though, and he's putting a good delivery here.
I'm glad Madrid didn't decide to park the bus or just pass it around the back. Yeah. Has created a bit more of a spectacle, but I mean, they've not conceded anyway.
Also,
Victor Osimhen has scored for Napoli. I'm fairly sure that game should be all done.
Ball in from Trent. Shouldn't wait for the corner to happen.
Gakpo. And he loses out to Valverde. He's complaining to the ref that it's not a foul, despite the ref not giving a foul. And now, they've lost the ball. Liverpool have lost the ball. It's out of play for a Liverpool throw. Oh, and he's called half time. There we go. It's 0-0 at the break. Real Madrid 0, Liverpool 0. No breakthrough in this game, but we have just had a breakthrough in the Napoli game. They've made it through on aggregate 1-0 on the night as Victor Osimhen scores yet again. It's assisted by Matteo Politano. I was expecting a Kvaratskhelia assist, I'll be honest. But alas, no assist for everyone's favourite Georgian winger. But it is Politano linking up with Osimhen. Osimhen getting yet another goal.
I've got him captain in my fantasy team, so I'm glad that Osimhen scored. Forgot to captain Haaland last night, which was a bit annoying.
Yeah, I didn't even have Haaland, but I have captained Osimhen tonight. So yeah, scores on doors at the break in the Premier League. Brighton 1-0 up against Crystal Palace. 30 minutes left there, and Brentford 1-0 up against Southampton. 30 minutes left there as well. Half time, both our Champions League fixtures. Napoli lead Frankfurt by a goal to 0, 3-0 on aggregate, and Real Madrid Liverpool 0-0 at the break, 5-2. Is of course still the aggregate score. Liverpool with ground to make up in the second half, but positive signs, would you say, in the first half? Encouraging signs, at least.
Yes. I think they looked good in spells. Had a few chances that really they should put away. I think Núñez had one where he took himself a bit too wide. Jota had a missed kick, which should have been on target. They haven't looked like the same team that lost 5-2. I'd say they've looked a better side. They've looked much better. Also, they haven't scored, but they've still had attacking threat. And I think if it wasn't for Alisson Becker in goal, they would find themselves quite a few goals down. I think maybe Liverpool being made to look better due to Real Madrid's less intensive attacking play. Yeah. You know, as much as they are getting forward, they are having effort. It's not as ruthless as we see from Real Madrid. It's what Real do best. They dominate the first leg, and then the tie's already over. Yeah. Precious Money wants Liverpool to win. Fair enough. I would love to see Liverpool win, not because I like Liverpool, but because that would mean we're going to have a fantastic game if we go to extra time tonight. So yeah, it'd be an absolute crash. Yeah. But yeah, Liverpool got away with a few at the back, but looked convincing going forward. Despite that, it is going to be a mammoth task to find 3 goals against Real Madrid and then not concede. Because, you seem like you're going to talk. Oh no, I was just breathing. because I do feel even though they get 3, Real have put them under a lot of pressure already, and Alisson isn't Superman.
Well, is he not Superman? Because some of the saves he pulled off in that first half were simply phenomenal. I mean, that one against the Camavinga one, which he pushed onto the bar. The Vinicius one, where he somehow managed to get an arm back and stop it. The Modric one, I think that just went over the bar. He didn't make any actual contact with that, did he? So, picking up something he didn't do there.
Brilliant saves from the Brazilian, keeping Liverpool in this tie as much as he can. Because he can't score, so he can, but I highly doubt he will.
Well, you never know. If Alisson scores the winner, if Liverpool manage to get 2, Alisson...
They're going to head it home just to lose it.
Nah, overhead kick.
Overhead kick to make it 5-5 and aggregate, then lose like a Benzema header because Modric has done his trademark outside the boot cross.
And that should be an easy claim for Alisson, but he scuffs it and goes back post.
Because he's still on the high.
Yeah. But no.
I was going to say, and Napoli won it up there. What's his name? Osimhen scoring. That was expected.
Yeah. I might see if I can try and find a clip of that goal.
I was going to say.
And then we can talk about it. But yeah, Napoli should be through. Do you think Napoli are genuine contenders for the Champions League?
I said it from the start when we were in the group stage and they dominate the group stage. I said that Napoli are the dark horses, and I still think they are.
Well, I will say that the most exciting team in the Champions League never wins the Champions League. The team that everyone loves to watch never win it. Because they play beautiful football, but they never win it, indeed.
Villarreal.
Pretty standard ball. Politano ball goes into the box. It's a nice cross. Osimhen rises highest. It's a lovely header. It's exactly the sort of player that I'd love to see leading the line for Chelsea next season.
I was about to ask you that question. Do you feel he's going to get a bigger move in the summer?
It depends. I mean, if Napoli win the Champions League, there is no bigger move in the current.
But if they don't, obviously they're going to win the Serie A. If you win the Serie A, have you kind of conquered everything you can with Napoli? Have you gone as far as you can?
Yeah, I would say so. So he's done a couple of years now in the Serie A, so it's not like you can go, he's a one-season wonder. It's all clicking now, though, and he's done really well, and I think he deserves a move. Whether that will be to the Premier League, I think it would be, because I still feel like Real Madrid, they've got enough in Benzema to hang on and hope that they can convince either Haaland or Mbappe to join. Barcelona... they've got Lewandowski, and I don't think they're going to get any better considering they've still got no money. But reportedly, Gavi could leave on a free at the end of the season. He has a contract, but due to La Liga's contract rules, his contract would be too expensive, and it would it would fall outside of their budget cap, meaning that Gavi would have a clause allowing him to leave for free. It's the same thing that Messi exploited to join PSG.
Anyone would have to go there.
Gavi would be available.
Anyone would have to be in there. Every single club, that has the capabilities to buy him should be in there.
Oh yeah.
No matter who you are.
If Chelsea were to pick up Gavi for nothing,
we've gone from Loftus-Cheek and Gallagher to Gavi and Enzo.
Yeah, I probably want another midfielder in there, but
Cover.
Yeah, you'd have a midfield 3 where Gavi pushes up a little.
But yeah, I mean, expected goals 0.62 for Real, 0.47 to Liverpool.
Yeah.
It's gonna be very tough for Liverpool. Really, really tough. I think if they'd scored 1 or even 2 in the first half, I'd be like, they're going to do this. But the fact they haven't scored any.
They've had chances. BBC highlighting here Liverpool's first chance where obviously Rudiger missed that ball coming over the top. Salah got in behind, but Rudiger sort of fell on top of the ball.
I mean, we've talked about Alisson being huge at one end. Courtois has been equally as massive at the other end.
Yes, this was a good effort from Darwin Núñez, tipped past the post by the brilliant Belgian here. Jota lays off to Gakpo. This one was a nice strike. Yeah. Again, Courtois gets the better of it. That's a good stop. And yeah, Liverpool, they've had chances, but they've also been a little bit sloppy in possession. They gave the ball away. There, Camavinga beat Gakpo to it. And couple passes and instantly they get in behind. Benzema should be finishing that one. It all comes from a Liverpool corner, which was cleared away by Valverde. Lovely pocket, an acre of space from a corner. Vinicius, we pointed out at the time, but what a ball through.
Benzema just did, touch just didn't fall right for him.
Yeah.
And this is the Vinny one. What a save that is from Alisson.
That is a sensational save. Mighty Megabean with an interesting statistic in chat that there are 7.4 million pineapples in Spain.
Wow.
I don't know whether that's 7.4 million different types of pineapple, whether that's just 7.4 million pineapples. I don't know how that statistic has been gathered, but yeah.
Just in Spain.
Fair enough. Related against today's game, because Real Madrid, of course, Spurs. I don't know whether there's any. Whether they're scrolling any pineapple at half time.
I doubt it.
Why?
Right.
Oh, it's a bit sharp, aren't they?
To be fair, they've got 7.4 million of them. They might have got rid of some.
Exactly. But yeah, speaking of statistics, Real Madrid 55% possession that game. I think that fairly demonstrates who's had the dominance in this first half. But yeah.
From a Liverpool point of view, then, is there anything you can change in terms of tactically or personnel-wise that is going to win you this game?
Maybe you throw a more energetic midfielder in than James Milner. Maybe you look at Stefan Bajcetic. I don't know if he's fit for today.
Yeah.
But there's definitely options. You look at their system change tonight. They've gone to a 4-2-3-1. I think that works quite nicely. Gives that I think that attacking mid gives them another outlet. Gives them more of a emphasis in the press, and I think that makes them a little more dangerous to try and play out of defence against. But regardless of that, Real have played out defence quite comfortably against them on multiple occasions, and they probably should have scored at some point, Real. Liverpool, though, probably arguably should have scored as well. So I don't think 0-0 is too irrespective. Is that the right word? I don't know.
I think we will see a goal, though. Don't know which way, but we will see a goal. But for Liverpool, it is... don't go down without a fight. They've got to come out swinging in the second half. They can't afford to be reserved, can't afford to be relaxed. They have to come out and land a blow early.
Yeah, I would on.
You need 3 goals in 45 minutes against the best team in the world.
Bold claim, but I would agree with that. I think Real Madrid, obviously, they've won, 4 of the last 6 Champions Leagues?
Yeah.
No, more than that, isn't it? I think it's 5 of the last 7.
Because you think Chelsea and Bayern are the only exceptions. And Liverpool. 4.
No, because maybe 5 of the last 8 then.
Because Liverpool won... Yeah, because Liverpool won 19, Chelsea won 20, Bayern won 21.
No. Bayern won 20, Chelsea won 21.
Yeah, so yeah.
Real won 22, Real won 19... No, Real won 18.
Yeah.
Real won 17, 16. Didn't win 15, I think. But yeah.
No, 15.
Very successful Real Madrid side.
15 was wasn't it?
Maybe. That does ring a bell, actually, yeah. But yeah, 33 votes in the poll chat. Still, everyone this favour is still very much with Real Madrid. I don't think that first half done anything to change that opinion. 61% Real Madrid. I think it makes sense. If I wasn't a fan of mental games, I probably would have said a Real Madrid win. I went 3-0 Liverpool. Probably not going to happen now, but you know.
We're very far away from going to Escher, from having a level tie here, and it looks like in Naples we are getting further and further away from having a...
I'll be interested to know, when was the last time we had a round of 16 stage in the Champions League that didn't feature
Which game went extra time last year?
I don't remember.
Was there one? There must have been one.
Yeah, maybe this is a common occurrence and I just don't really think about it.
Chelsea played Porto, got through fine.
No, that was the year before.
Oh, right. Liverpool played Inter.
Yeah.
That didn't go extra time because that game was close and Alexis Sanchez got sent off like an absolute idiot. But if anyone knows, anyone in the chat now, if anyone knows which round of 16 games last year went to extra time, I'd be intrigued to know.
I'm going to search for when the last time a Champions League round of 16 stage didn't have an extra time game. But yeah, what are your thoughts then? What should there be any substitutions?
Was it for Real Juventus? Did that go extra time?
It did not, no.
Oh, okay. Subs wise, I think Milner would be anyone for me. I like his work rate and I like his attitude, but he's not quite world class, is he? I think Real, just keep doing what you're doing. Don't change anything. Because you're absolutely flying at the moment. And you're in a situation where you can just kind of afford to not relax, but you don't need to panic.
Yeah.
Liverpool need goals and fast. But yeah. in terms of second half, it would be an absolute miracle if Liverpool found 3 goals. But I don't think this will finish 0-0, and I really hope it doesn't.
Yeah. Well, maybe it is a common occurrence here because... Oh no, 2018 had 1 go. 2018-19. I just googled when was the last time a Champions League game went to extra time. But, yeah. Obviously, you would have seen less extra time maybe back in the day because of the away goals rule.
Yeah.
So maybe we take extra time for granted.
I love it. I think it's brilliant. Because it means... Because for a game to go to extra time, it means that game has been so competitive that you need to watch more.
They've not been split. Or that both teams are horrendous.
Yeah. And then you get to watch another 30 minutes of what has usually been a cracking game. And then if not, you get those spot kicks, which are... penalties are just... Oh, it's just the highest drama you can get in football.
Well, to the stream, Chelsea fan. Great to see you. Sorry for being late. That is absolutely fine.
You're here for the second half. That's what matters.
That is indeed.
Soon.
At least you've tuned in at some point. That's
maybe Chelsea fan. You are what Liverpool need to get away back into this game. But look at that Bernabeu packed to the rafters with Madrid fans. There are actually Liverpool fans there. There
will be. I don't know where they're sat. They might be the side of the camera.
Just watching that Victor Osimhen goal. Also, I suppose he's wearing that eye mask.
I was about to say.
Whole season. He keeps taking off his celebrates. Yeah, you can see he's got a bit of bruising actually on that side.
Maybe it's just become part of his.
Like Antonio Rudiger with an eye mask. Oh, that man was sensational.
I
love watching him. Every time I watch him, the way
Antonio Rudiger's quality. I love watching Antonio Rudiger. Is he even better now as a neutral? Because I don't have to go, Rudiger, you've genuinely just two-footed someone.
You can just laugh at him and enjoy watching him as a defender. You have to panic about what he's doing.
Yeah. Colin, welcome to the stream. Jack, what shirt you got on? I have the Portobello 2022-23 home shirt. Beautiful shirt. They are a small club in London. But yeah, picked up their shirt because, as you can see, very eccentric design. It's not what you expect from a lower league side, is it?
No.
Most just have 1 or 2 colours.
Usually like black or green or white.
Portobello Road, quite famous for its art. And yeah, their shirt embodies what the club is all about. And yeah, 45 minutes still to play here. Do you think Liverpool can pull off the greatest comeback of all time? I'm still confident. I think Liverpool but I'm optimistic that they can.
I think Liverpool will score. I think Real will score. I'm still sticking with my 3-1 prediction.
Fair enough.
Because even Liverpool can't score 3 goals in the second half, Real will.
Yeah.
I tell you what, that's what I'll go for. Whoever scores first will go on to get 3.
Yeah. It's gorgeous. Yeah. I would agree so. But in fact, the Portobello collection, the other 2 are a lot more out there, which is mental because this is the most tame shirt of the 3. But yeah, opinions on the Edison challenge not being a red yesterday. We did discuss this earlier, but yeah, 100% a red card, and they should have been awarded a penalty.
Yeah,
because it barely touched
Tyler. And at that stage in the game, if it's a red card for Edison and a penalty, that's 1-1, and you sit it down 10 men.
VAR does just encourage these really soft handballs to be given, where there's no change of direction, no change of pace, but also no one protested it. Like I don't know, if there's players raising their arms, jumping up and down, going, "Referee, that's got to be a penalty." Then people should be checking. Rodri was stood next to him, and still nothing, because it didn't touch his arm, and even if it didn't have enough of a touch his arm to make any impact. And then, that handed City the game, which is a shame. And Edison, he completely missed the ball, and Timo got booked for it. Don't know how that works. Anyway, attention on tonight's game. Real Madrid get us underway for this second half of 45 minutes, where Liverpool need to somehow produce 3 goals, and Real Madrid, well, as long as they don't suffer any major mistakes, they should be coasting through into the Champions League quarterfinals once again. And that's another statistic I'd be intrigued to find out. When was the last time Real Madrid didn't make the Champions League quarterfinals? Probably, never. Might genuinely be never. Surely one year they didn't, but yeah. It seems inevitable that despite Real Madrid's tough opponents in the round 16 stage over the years, they seem to pass through them with relative ease. Obviously, they beat PSG in this stage last year. They got Real in this stage this year, and they've handled it quite well so far. Militao Carvajal. If only Liverpool were a bit more astute in the first leg, and they didn't just get absolutely run over by Real Madrid, we might have had a bit more of a spectacle in the second leg. But it seemed a bit of a formality from kick-off. Both sides have had chances, but neither side able to convert any just yet. But of course, it will be interesting to see how the second half pans out, whether we see any goals, and whether the tie could be flipped on its head. Nacho, Vinicius. Real having the more encouraging start to the second half, but now the ball is won by Liverpool. And they could counter it. Nice ball out wide from Nunez. Jota has to run around to get it. And now he fights Carvajal. Carvajal deals with it well. I think that's a Liverpool corner. It might be. I don't know. They've come back to Vinicius. And this is worrying. Vinicius Jr. is in pain. He was caught by the studs off Fabinho. And that will be a nasty... There's a nasty challenge that looks painful. This could be horrendous for Real Madrid and Vinicius, but he's got up and got on with it. It was the 1996-97 season, the last time that Real Madrid didn't get through the round of 16 stage in the Champions League.
Time out in history tonight then.
I was going to say, Liverpool are going to have to score 3 goals in 45 minutes.
To no one, force Canate.
Yeah.
Find Salah, ping around a bit.
Fabinho looks for Robson in the back post, but can't.
It's a good ball in. The fact no one got there was very surprising.
Liverpool haven't capitalised on chances tonight. Real Madrid haven't been perfect by any stretch of the imagination yet. Liverpool still haven't been able to convert chances. A lot of that comes down to Courtois. He's made some big saves. But you could argue at the other end, a lot of the reason Liverpool haven't conceded yet is because Alisson is superhuman.
Stupid tackle.
With some of the fancy stuff.
Real free kick, they take it.
There's been a catalogue of illogical challenges from Real Madrid, from Liverpool. Yeah. Just sloppy challenges every now and then.
There's been another one there. Salah's tripped him up.
Cruz. Ball one back now by Liverpool. Gakpo looking to ignite a counter-attack. Goes to Trent. Fabinho. Instantly it's slowed down and no counter-charge will emerge, but Liverpool still trying to create something from this, so they've lost possession now. Camavinga goes to Modric. Benzema, Valverde knocks it out wide. Danny Carvajal takes time on the ball, picks out Valverde, and now Modric can go back out wide to Carvajal. Real just looks so composed in possession. They know exactly what they want to do with it. They know exactly what they want to achieve with the ball, and they achieve it with such perfection. Such flawlessness. Here is Rudiger. Camavinga. Now Nacho can go back to goal. And Real Madrid will take a moment to relax. First half was very frantic. Second half seems a lot more laboured. Real are happy to hold on to possession.
Liverpool look like they lack a bit of urgency. I'd be worried if I was a Liverpool fan.
The ball always moves fast on the players if they can play it around Liverpool.
Another stupid foul.
Jota's done 2 there in quick succession.
I just don't know what he's thinking. What's he achieving? Does he make himself feel better?
Was it Gary Neville that was the one? Was it Gary Neville or Roy Keane? Roy Keane, I think. That just said, I might just slam into someone to make myself feel better. I think it was after United got torn apart, probably. Any of the multiple times they have been torn apart.
It's a common occurrence.
It does seem to be becoming a common occurrence.
Jota's done it again.
He's going to get booked.
I think he's going to get booked
soon, surely. That's 3 now in the space of about 2 minutes. Modric burst forward, stopped by Fabinho. Milner. Amazing dribble.
Is he go back and put a shot? I know he can't.
Yeah. Very good from James Milner there.
Yeah, experience.
The change of direction was rapid. And here's the shot.
What's he doing?
Again, just decides to kick Cruz.
No, I'll bring him off. That's
just pure fury.
Yeah. Stop being an idiot.
Yeah. Succession of stupid fouls.
He just kicked out.
Fouled someone again.
He just kicked out. What is he doing?
What's going on?
Bring him off. Bring him off now. If you're Klopp, bring him off now.
4 challenges in
how has it not been booked? I do
matter of minutes.
Bring him off now.
Also, Chelsea youngster Cesar Casadei just scored for Reading. He's had a very successful loan spell so far. It's very decent. That's his first goal for the club. He's on an 8.3 rating, so he's obviously doing something well. Considering Reading are currently 16th in the Championship and they're now drawing with Blackburn, who are currently sitting in the playoffs.
Big result.
Quite a result.
Yeah. Carvajal.
Modric, Carvajal, shifts it to Camavinga. It's two-touch football.
I could watch Real Madrid play football all day. It's beautiful.
Yeah. Especially against Liverpool.
Yeah. I might get bored after 24 hours.
No, it's a whole day to be fair, so as long as you can make it 24 hours.
It's just silly, frustrated fouls from Liverpool now. They've got to cut it out. If not, they're going to go nowhere. Vinny, big tackle from Gakpo. And Trent has played a good ball, but it's going to run through the Courtois, and he's going to take his sweet merry time out.
TFC turns into the fruit chat.
Was that related to the bananas?
The pineapples, yeah. Only 300 billion pineapples are farmed each year, and only 400 million of them are farmed in Hawaii.
Vinny's in.
Vinicius, Benzema, and that's huge from Van Dijk, but somehow Real still have possession. That's reportedly offside. I don't know how he's offside. Van Dijk's passed it to him.
No, I think he's offside in the first one.
Oh, okay.
And build up. Here. Oh, I don't know.
It's tight, but I think he is off.
Don't
know how on earth the linesman's seen that, though.
Yeah. Equally, he's actually in line with the play. The camera's just off in the distance. Salah, and of course, Trent. He just passed it to Toni Kroos. Silly from Trent there.
Trent putting the pressure on Thibaut Courtois.
And he's forced to go long. Still picks out a beautiful
Fabinho cuts it out. Now Salah. And it's won back by Kroos. And he tries to switch the play.
That's not so brilliant.
Well, he tries to feed it through to Benzema, and it ends up switching over to
Robertson.
They give away possession. Valverde in behind, should score, and he rolls it straight at Alisson.
It's Osimhen again. It's 2-0 Napoli.
He's looked so good this season.
Benzema!
You've got to imagine there's a transfer coming for him soon.
Yeah, that's right. He's going to get 5.
Yeah. I would love to see him at Chelsea. Salah in behind now. The pass is so poor. So sloppy from Liverpool. He just tries to shift it across the Nunes. The pass is poor from Salah. Not enough weight on it. And, they've absolutely thrown away a golden opportunity. Giovanni Di Lorenzo with the assist there. Gutted now, I benched him in that UEFA Fantasy.
I think I've got him. Brilliant. I think I smashed it with you. You see that, I think.
Yeah.
I smashed it with FPL as well.
I didn't bother putting Di Lorenzo in because I already had a full defence of clean sheets. I didn't think it was worth the risk, but probably would have been in hindsight.
Camavinga driving forward. Still come forward. Finds Vinicius Jr. Back to Camavinga, back to Vinicius Jr. Brilliant football here from Real Madrid.
2-0 Napoli, that should be that tie finish then. I thought it'd be the opposite way around. I thought Real would score a couple and then we'd switch over to see Frankfurt, who maybe had scored one and were getting back in the game, but no. 4-0 in that one. It's now a bigger margin in that game.
Both teams absolutely cruising.
Well, they're not. Liverpool had a golden opportunity. Salah didn't put enough weight on the pass.
Yeah, still Real are so relaxed.
They are.
They're just loving it. Look at the way they knock the ball. It's elegant.
Benzema,
it's beautiful.
Valverde. Can he feed it through? No. Goes to Camavinga. Modric. Are Real Madrid on course for another Champions League final? At least.
Maybe.
Like, who can beat Real Madrid?
Chelsea.
If I'm optimistic, then I say yes.
I think
City can beat Madrid.
Yeah.
City have unlocked that sort of ability to do.
The difference is City can beat Madrid, but then I would back Bayern, Napoli, to go beat City.
Oh, 100%. 100%. You're telling me that Napoli team doesn't beat City right now? 100%. And I like that. We've got a good few sides that can challenge
teams. If you took Real out of the equation, it is a brilliant 4-5 team race for Champions League.
Oh, but I don't think Real are going to be out of the equation. They can't.
Madrid,
Vinicius, Benzema, blocked. Vinicius
that was
controls it. They're claiming that's his hand.
That was not his hand. Russia played advantage. If he scores, they roll it off. If he doesn't, who cares?
I don't think they would have scored from that point anyway, but...
He might have. Yeah. Good player. What a ball that is, by the way. And Van Dijk can't only head it as far.
City are bottle jobs, though. Well, exactly. They're one of the only sides that can challenge Real Madrid. But I think if they get to the final against Madrid, they've got no hope.
I think Europa League is kind of similar. I mean, United look comfortably through. Arsenal got a bit of a tough tie.
Yeah, and as Gary says, City might have bottle jobs, but Erling Haaland isn't.
Yeah. But yeah, I think Arsenal got a difficult tie at Sporting. Roma...
Europa League.
Yeah, Europa League.
I think there's a chance Sporting come away with it.
Yeah,
I know that seems controversial,
Yeah.
but I don't know if that's a negative for Arsenal.
but
I think that's
equally,
positive because that means less games they've got to play, less congestion.
We said the same thing about Leipzig when Leipzig managed to hold on the home leg to City and then City went on 7-0.
Obviously, Arsenal want to be competitive on both fronts, right? But I don't think it's a massive negative if they do go out. A double change for Liverpool. They're going for this now. Darwin Núñez and Diego Jota make way for Harvey Elliott and Roberto Firmino.
I've done exactly the same.
I don't know if I'd have brought on Elliott though. I probably would have just brought off Jota for Firmino.
Because Jota's head's gone. He's not in the right frame of mind to come back from 3 goals down.
But yeah, maybe they just see that Núñez's contribution hasn't been enough.
He's Gakpo.
So now they'll switch to a more traditional front three. Or maybe I think Salah's gone up front. Elliott out on the right. That does make more sense.
Get Mo Salah.
Gakpo attacking mid and Firmino left.
Yes, that is Firmino over there. Brilliant.
Carvalho's headed it off the pitch and out for a corner.
Why don't you bring it down? Someone's got to tell him he's got to.
That was
ran. Yeah, Firmino on for Darwin Núñez.
Acres. Acres is not how you measure time. But he had ages there to
acres of time
to consider
I
what.
like it.
Yeah.
Nice
visual image.
Next time I write a book.
When was the last time you wrote a book?
So many. Milner, ball in, it's headed away. Oh, it's brilliant from Vinicius Jr.
Vinny.
Running down the left now.
That's an ambitious ball forward.
Trent got away.
Almost comes off thanks to Trent. Canate tries to play it forward, cut out once more. Nacho, Elliott goes in, luckily misses the player. If not, that could have been a yellow card instantly.
33 minutes.
Vinicius caught by Elliott. Well, they've brought a shot off for a player that also wants to give away fouls. But how on earth that one's not, I don't know.
Milner, Fabinho.
Biologically, tomatoes are fruits, but commercially they are vegetables. Loving the random fruit facts tonight in chat.
Where are you getting all these from, though?
I don't know.
I'm really knowledgeable on the vegetation market. Or
The vegetation market.
well, yeah, it must be like your area of expertise.
Yeah,
In vegetation.
but I don't think like if you've spent your entire life studying natural biology and like plants, you don't go, well, I'm a bit of a vegetation market expert.
That's what it's called, isn't it? It's vegetation.
Yeah.
I mean, not market, vegetation area. The field of vegetation. Because then that's also a bit of a play on words. Modric. Benzema. Blocked by his own player.
That would change the Nobel Prize if they're just... what area did you take a gander at then, Darwin? Cheeky bit of evolution, mate. Had a look at the evolution market. Here's Cruz. Don't know how I've got the science, but the ball is in behind now for Vinicius.
Vinny looking to do something
That's
explosive.
a good challenge from Canate, though. Puts the ball out of play. For a Real throw on the near side. Somehow we're already at 60 minutes and Liverpool have 30 minutes to score
Got over
3.
10 minutes. Plenty of time.
It's not impossible, just improbable. Real Madrid readying their substitutes. Vasquez, Tchouaméni, Rodrigo. It's an illustrious group of substitutions.
What's the fact? Has he got cards? Oh, he's saving them for his mum.
That's Rudiger and Salah. I just caught on to what you were saying there.
Nacho. Cruz. It's brilliant for Toni Kroos. Such a good footballer.
Cruz.
Second best midfielder in the world right now.
Well, behind who?
Modric.
What, third is Camavinga? I don't think they're the second and third best midfielders in the world right now.
In terms, well, not ever. Okay, in terms of what they've won though, they have to be. That midfield.
Well, I genuinely think Modric's up there as in contention for the best midfielder ever.
Oh yeah, obviously. I think
one of the only central midfielders to win a Ballon d'Or. I know there's others out there, but
I think out of every midfield, out of Kroos, Casemiro, and Modric, most people will take Modric.
Well, yeah.
Doesn't matter what role you're looking for. If you just ask who wants who, you say everyone's saying Modric.
But if you say Iniesta or Modric, I think that becomes a lot more of a debate.
That's a good one, you know. Salah. That is not a good one.
No, I feel I couldn't judge that because as much as I've seen retrospectively how good Iniesta is, Iniesta was just a couple years before I Well, yeah, watch football properly. So, and even then, I don't watch loads of La Liga. But
Modric on the internet.
Modric.
Modric on anywhere, everywhere. International stage, European stage, domestic stage, he excels.
Yeah.
Not a single shot for Liverpool.
There's another question though: who is the best central midfielder in the world right now? Because if Casemiro hadn't got sent off the other day,
7 times.
I'd probably said him.
3 games.
He's just a bit reckless. By the way, Sheffield United have recovered that game against Sunderland. It's now 2-1.
Boring. I think Modric's got to be up there.
Yeah, probably. I don't know.
I think it's a bit too soon to put Enzo Fernandez in there.
Well, obvious, yeah. He's a quality centre fielder, but yeah.
Best fielder in the world right now. It's a tough one.
I think it's really difficult to compare across leagues.
Pedri.
What? He's injured and just no.
Zambuangisa.
Maybe, you know what?
I'm waiting for Anthony Taylor to send someone off, by the way.
Hey Smith, up to the stream, just says Reds, a Liverpool fan then. Haley, are you confident that that Liverpool can do something in this game? Because I'll be honest, I thought maybe at the start Liverpool could pull something off, but it seems a little improbable now.
Nacho.
I would see even more improbable if that board found its intended target. It doesn't. Cleared away by Liverpool. That will be a Real Madrid substitution. Not a Prowin. Don't know how I've got those two mixed up, but
Because they were worn-up subs.
yeah, I think that's throwing me there. I think it'll be Vinicius who takes the throw on the near side.
I think this is just playing for pride now. It's a long way back for Liverpool.
They'll still go. They'll
still
still be
time.
pushing to
They
see
score.
if
The
they can
things
get
that
it.
they score one now. They
It
were
looks
looking
so likely more possible.
if they score now, it's
28 minutes to score 2. But
Exactly. Yeah.
ball in, met by the head of Fede Valverde.
No chance goes
I think they'll be annoyed that's not carrying Benzema,
Yeah.
because if it is, that's
But
probably
also the fact
6-2
that
in
Liverpool
aggregate.
had a single shot in the second half probably doesn't fill them with joy. But yeah, Ashford at the back of the net, and Zielinski makes it 3-0 Napoli, 5-0 on aggregate.
Stunning performance.
Yeah,
Just
and they look like
quality.
serious contenders.
They do. I think they look really good, but I don't think Napoli will win the Champions League this year. I think their side is just a little bit inexperienced. But then you never know. There's been sides that are less likely to do it. So there's no reason they can't. I mean, look at Porto in 2004. Look at Chelsea 2012. Arguably Chelsea 2021 as well.
Yeah.
Marseille 93, but then there was a lot of controversy surrounding that. So maybe not the best example.
Liverpool. So Trent, not Liverpool. Ball in.
Nice ball.
No,
Over the top.
Robbo get there.
He has kept that on.
No, I don't think he did. He did?
Yes.
No, he didn't.
No.
Didn't think so.
Ref took his time to make his mind up.
I think he's waiting for the line to make his mind up. Did he keep it on? I'm not going to see. We're just going to watch Modric send Trent into a new galaxy and then put the brilliant ball over. Just Valverde's header just over the bar. On that occasion. Camavinga finds Benzema, does really well, but the ball's one back, and here's Salah. Why does he turn backwards? Trent, don't know what he's thinking. Robbo to Milner, back to Robbo.
Yeah, Chelsea fan, 3-0 now to Napoli. That's game done, isn't it?
Yeah.
Obviously. It was game done at 4 really, but 5-0 aggregate
And
score.
Trent's just ran off the pitch, and it's a rail throw.
Yeah, 25 minutes to go. I have to say, I don't even know if Liverpool are going to score 1 at this rate.
I'd like to
let
see a
alone
goal,
3.
right? Like,
Yeah.
come on.
We've been deprived of any.
I'm sorry, Liverpool have
Goal
gone into
side.
this game 5-2 down, and they haven't even scored a single one. They've shown no net. They've shown no effort.
It's not that they've shown no effort. They've just missed so many chances.
But they haven't had a shot in the second half, so
Camavinga, Modric, cut out by Milner and out of play.
it's just beyond me.
Connor says, I think Napoli can do it. You know, the way they play is made to win. I think they have, their play style is imperious. We've seen that, how they're able to tear apart smaller opposition.
think
But I mean, just those slight blips, the chinks in the armour. I mean, look at the other week. They lost to Lazio. That's a side they really should be losing to.
I look at, like, Chelsea in 21. It was a team very much in form. And that is what Napoli is. They've got individual players.
Napoli are consistent.
At the top of their game.
Napoli are consistent, but do they turn up for the big games? Is my question. Like, I don't think they've been properly tested yet. Because so far in the Champions League, they've played a Liverpool side, which I don't think was at its top at all. That Liverpool side was atrocious. And Frankfurt as a round 16 game. I want to see more. If they get through the quarterfinals against someone like a Real Madrid, a Bayern, a City, then fair enough. I'll start to believe in the Napoli hype.
What a game.
They're coasting the Serie A, and they've been sensational in that, but I don't think that's a fair measure of their quality.
I think even Real Madrid, Bayern, Real Madrid, Napoli wouldn't be as good. I think Napoli, Bayern could be a cracker.
Just want to point out, by the way, as I was just saying that the Serie A is not a fair measure of quality. Would like to point out, it has the most sides going through to the quarterfinals. So if the results stay the same, Napoli, AC, and Inter will all progress.
2-0 Brentford.
Please tell me or Tony got a touch. Ivan Tony assist. That is beautiful. Yeah. Have it got booked? Tony got booked.
That game's surely coming towards its end.
Yeah, well, that's the 97th minute.
Clean sheet. Just.
Yeah, Brighton at 99 minutes. 9 minutes added on in that one. And Southampton, Brentford at 97 after 7 minutes
lost
added on.
Southampton, rooted to the bottom of the Premier League table. So Ruben's House has got a tough task on
I mean, they've played one more match than Leeds and Bournemouth ahead of them. Yeah. So, a real tough spot for them now. I also didn't realise that Bournemouth ahead of Leeds now. I was thinking, I'd say Bournemouth are my favourites to go down, but then they go and beat Liverpool.
Yeah.
So.
Where are Forest then?
Forest are well clear, mate.
Oh, who's 19th?
14th.
Who's 19th then?
Leeds.
Oh God, Leeds are really.
How can you sack a manager? Leeds are the only team in the world capable of getting the anti-manager bounce.
I don't know why we can't be Gracia. He is crap.
Oh, yeah.
He is honestly.
I guess
awful.
with an appointment like that, sort of makes sense. He's not awful, but he's shown that he's out of his depth in the Premier League.
He's
before.
not. He's not awful, but he's not a Premier League manager.
Or did Tony get booked for gambling infraction? Maybe he had to get
Benzema.
just over. Yeah, maybe Tony had 10 quid on himself getting booked.
Yeah.
Goal assist and a yellow card. I think he'd have taken those odds. If they keep this form, I don't know who stops them. Well, I think the clubs we've mentioned, probably Real, Barca, City, Chelsea on their day.
Barca.
I didn't mean, but I meant Bayern, yeah. That Brentford game is now at its end. Yeah. Tony has absolutely bailed me out there.
Real Madrid proven tonight that they aren't unstoppable.
No. Because they had a 5-2 margin on aggregates, there's no point they didn't need to do anything. It's not like they need to prove a point.
Yeah, I suppose.
They've been able to coast.
Does a better team here score more goals? Yeah.
Not to forget, obviously this isn't Real's strongest side.
Oh yeah.
Nacho Fernandes at left back, and they've still, not
When does
conceded.
Mendy come back? Is he out for the season, or will he be back for the quarters or semis?
I think Mendy will be back soon, and also Alaba's out injured at the moment, so they're sort of unlucky with the amount of left backs they've got out injured. All of them. So yeah.
And you look at the quality that's come off the bench. Has a high boot there from Kanate again, just reckless, really reckless from Kanate. Klopp is furious. His team. Because he knows they could have come in and got something tonight.
The world's largest strawberry is 7 inches in length, and Gary said, "Now I feel inferior to a strawberry." That's quite.
I'm glad.
There's 7 inches on a strawberry. That's a giant
big strawberry. That's a big strawberry. Oh dear. I love all the unique qualities that our different chat members add to the stream.
I really didn't think fruit was going to be the theme of the chat tonight, but I'm not against it.
And that is that sums up Liverpool's night, that distribution from Alisson, who's been their best player tonight. Canate what's he doing? And this is Vinny, plays it to Benzema, who should probably score. I
forgot to mention this, by the way, earlier in the stream. I meant to. Crystal Palace obviously do not have a senior goalkeeper fit tonight. Sam Johnston and Vincente Guaita both out injured. So Joe Whitworth, who's been in the Palace Academy for most of his life, got his first start tonight. Only 1-0 lost to their rivals. Apparently he's looked really good as well.
Start him in the next game, why not?
Yeah.
I would. But they need something. They need something, Palace, because they are at the moment they are on free fall. Another loss to their rivals tonight. It's not looking good.
Just mentioned Southampton are going down, and Gary agrees with that.
Probably.
Yeah. Ruben Salas has worked some magic with them. The thing is, I think it's fair to make that assumption off of this Brentford game.
It isn't, but it's also always risky.
They beat Leicester
when you don't hire a manager and you stick with the assistant.
They beat Leicester the other week. They drew with Manchester United last Sunday. Brentford is not an easy place to go at all. I think they look like they're in a worse spot because Bournemouth picked up that big win against Liverpool on the weekend. But yeah, an interesting decade in the Prem for Southampton. They had an especially good time under Poch. Yeah, they did. I mean, they looked like a solid mid-table side for the last few years, but this year, I mean, I think most people put them bottom of the Premier League because they invested in youth. It looks I'll be honest. You look at their team and it has championship quality written all over
but also, in 3 or 4 years' time, they will be back to being a mid-table Premier League side.
Potentially, yeah.
If they can keep hold of their youth.
And if not, they sell them on for loads of profit.
And
which
then
is
they invest that into more.
Buy good enough players to get back into the Prem. So I think that Southampton team cooks the Championship next season. I think a large majority of it will stay. I think James Ward-Prowse will leave.
Would they bring in a manager or would they keep sticking Ruben Salas?
Depends on performances towards the end of the season and who's on the market.
I mean, if Jesse Marsh has taken a 6-month break from Leeds and then comes back.
I don't think Marsh would go to the Championship. Because I feel like he would expect to get a top level job.
Nathan Jones hanging around.
What, again? The Southampton fans hated him before he even came in the door the first time.
Oh God, I forgot. He was at Southampton. Don't know what Klopp's saying. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Klopp's in books today. And Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain's coming on. Probably
seems like a little bit too little, too late.
Yeah, they're giving up. James Milner's coming off for Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Liverpool are giving up. They've had enough.
Good Frank Lampard. Be a good fit at Southampton in the Championship. We've seen him be able to develop young talents before.
He's a brilliant Championship manager, but you'd have to get rid of him if you go up.
Why? He's not got. The more experience he gets, I think a year in the Championship would do him so much good.
But
just develop his game
He had
more.
like 3 years in the Championship.
When?
Derby.
He had a year at Derby.
Didn't he?
Yeah,
I thought he had 2.
He did 1 season at Derby. I'm fairly sure, and then he got the Chelsea job.
Oh, okay, I thought he did the season where they lost the playoff final to Villa, and then did the season where they were rooted to the bottom of the league.
I thought they got to the playoff final. He didn't go up, but he then got the Chelsea job because Chelsea were under the embargo and all that happened.
And we thought he was the best manager to bring our youth through. Although telltale from me there. Klopp's get himself sent off. He's now bad. He's just bad mouthing to the full official.
Is Van Dembele was at the Sunderland game tonight? I did just see a Twitter notification of a picture of him. I didn't realise he was at the Sunderland game.
Why is it the Sunderland game?
Who is it? What? I'm going to find out the reasoning.
Yeah, Klopp is going to talk his way out of the game. That's right.
Oh, yeah. So he's with the Sunderland owner Kira Louis Dreyfus.
Why?
Frenchman. So maybe they're friends, or there's a connection there. Maybe Dembele's looking to
if Dembele
go to Sunderland.
I will laugh. It'd be hilarious. Imagine that. He's just tearing up the Championship. Then he tears his ACL.
Oh yeah, so they've been friends for years.
Oh, right.
And yeah. Now he owns the. Now he owns Sunderland, and Ousmane Dembele's gone along to watch.
Because Barca are doing nothing.
Well, they're not playing tonight, are they? They're not playing.
Oh, yeah,
they're not playing in the midweek,
either.
so might as well.
He's pretty injured. Militao, not a great tackle there on Gakpo.
Blueberries aren't blue, but actually a deep purple due to their anthocyanin, which is a pigment that is rich in blueberries.
Wow. Very exciting.
And Gary said, but according to my knowledge of primary colours, purple is a combination of blue and red, so technically there is some blue. Ball in, and it's claimed by Courtois. It's not claimed, it's spilt by Courtois, but he's then reclaimed the ball. 15
minutes to go. I mean, this would be the best comeback in Chelsea's history.
It would be, yeah, if they scored 3 in 15. Doesn't seem completely impossible.
No, yeah, it does.
Okay. I don't think anything's ever impossible.
Oh, it's not impossible. Of course they could.
Other than predicting when the world's going to end, that's impossible.
That's what you think.
What do you know?
Well, I think the world, technically my world ends when I die. I can't predict that.
Yeah, but I'm not. Yeah. Do you know when you're gonna die? You're a waffle matcher, mate. Honestly.
I mean, I'm kind of disappointed in this game. I was hoping for a bit more. We've kind of just been given nothing.
Elliot. Feeds it through to Firmino. I think Firmino was offside.
Maybe not. Salah.
Firmino.
The Oxlade-Chamberlain.
A lovely passing, by the way, from Liverpool. They've not scored.
They
need to shoot at some point in that phase of play, and Klopp is rightfully furious.
He wants a goal.
Why do they just keep passing? No one wanted to have a shot.
Elliot should have shot there. Salah should have shot there.
Yeah.
Oxlade should have shot there. Elliot should have shot there. Robbo shouldn't have done that.
Senior Does Games, hi, welcome to the stream. I saw that you hopped in towards the end of last night's stream.
Pulled in.
Well, the thanks for watching screens were playing, but yeah, I saw you said bye. I don't know whether you just hopped in or didn't say anything in chat, but welcome to the stream now. Yeah, 15 minutes to play. I don't really see this fixture changing.
Not at all.
I don't think it's probably going to be 0-0. Klopp can shout all he wants, but it's not going to make an impact, really.
He knows they're out.
Yeah.
Ancelotti's, that's different though.
Ancelotti, cool, calm, collected.
Just chilling his
He knows he's 5-2 up.
Yeah, he's laughing, he's having great fun.
I mean, you knew it was done when he did the little eyebrow clock.
And that was like the 5th minute.
Yeah.
He activated his powers early. Usually he waits until, he waited until Chelsea levelled last year in the quarters, and then he raised his eyebrow, and then Modric produced a moment of magic.
Just a quick look at the Premier League table, by the way. Brighton up to 7th now, level on points with Liverpool with a game in hand. That game in hand, if they were to win that, because they've got a game in hand on Liverpool, they don't have a game in hand on Newcastle. They've got 2 on Tottenham. So if they win then, they're into 4th, they're into the Champions League spots.
Wow.
Brighton are genuinely in contention here.
I think Tottenham are in trouble because everyone's got a game.
And Brentford are point behind Liverpool despite playing the same amount of games.
He's played the
Benzema. There we go.
We've got a goal.
Thanks to Liverpool's incompetence, we have a Real goal, and Benzi's gone down, and this is a worry.
No, that's
it's a celebration. Great. I thought Benzi'd ruined his angle. He's just mocking it.
Furious.
He probably just had a cardiac arrest. He lost his
puts the game to bed.
marksman. Yeah, that very much does.
6-2.
Yeah, it's embarrassing really for Liverpool, isn't it? Well, that's definitely done. But yeah.
Benzema.
A scuff by Vinicius. He got it across, though. That is going to be a Vinicius assist, right?
I think I'll play
Just need those. You've got Benzema.
No, I can't.
Yeah,
Surely I've got
Vinicius.
Ossian and Haaland. There's no way. I don't know.
Check.
Let's have a look.
And I've been sent off, and they've drawn 1-0 with Huddersfield. That's a disappointing result. Do you know where you are in the league?
Oh, no.
143 members. I'm 40th, by the way.
Where
Considering how bad this week's gone, because everyone else has Haaland.
Where am I?
Who scored 50 points if you captained him? I don't know. I have to go through the whole league to find you. Oh, there you go. 83rd.
Yeah.
You scored 95 points this week. You have Giroud, Haaland and Osimhen.
Oh, right.
Mahrez, Çalhanoğlu picked up some good points. Vinicius, Kvaratskhelia, Hernandez, DiMarco, Di Lorenzo and Nana. 95 points.
Plus bonuses.
Yeah.
Matches. Oh, Benzema was actually injured. He was actually injured.
So he wasn't just mocking me.
No, he wasn't, mate. He's actually injured. And they've just taken him off straight away.
Oh, yeah. You would, wouldn't you?
And Rodrigo's coming on. No, he's not. That's not Rodrigo.
I was going to say. That's the youngster.
Oh, it's Rodriguez.
Yeah.
I was going to say.
Scored a very decisive goal for them recently.
Alvaro
Rodriguez, the number 39. Yeah.
About 3 or 4 games ago.
I think it was Rodriguez anyway.
Yeah. Number 19.
Well, that's Ceballos.
Oh, thanks to Barton.
That's a shame.
Come on for Benzema.
Well, they're just going to probably go just see the game out. Benzema's on the pitch, by the way.
Oh, he's back now. He did go
so maybe he's fine.
They'll take him now.
Maybe they're just putting Ceballos off for someone else. Pickle some mini cucumbers, marinated in vinegar or brine.
Pigs.
What? When did I say pigs?
I thought you said pigs were mini cucumbers.
Pickles are mini cucumbers
You
marinated.
did not say pickles. I genuinely swear I did not hear pickles.
You may not, but you definitely didn't hear pigs.
I heard pigs. I heard P in there. So there is a change. Nacho Fernandez carrying to left back. Would be my guess. It's Rodrigo is also coming on. It's Modric. Nacho Fernandez is not coming off. It's Modric for Ceballos, and then my guess would be Rodrigo is going to come on for Karim Benzema here.
And
I'm about to find out.
I'm just going to see this out now, Real Madrid. This game's done. They could probably take Benzema off and not sub anyone in their place, and they'll probably be alright.
Karim Benzema. I'll go watch back his goal. Very recent. Just seen it. But yeah. Poacher's effort from a brilliant striker.
See immediately he feels his ankle go. We are 4 weeks away from the Champions League quarter-finals.
I think he'll be alright.
I mean, he should be.
The fact he played on, he was fine. I think they're bringing him off just to...
Precautionary, yeah, but... You would always have that little fear, wouldn't you? That if they were to lose Benzema, would that be the thing?
No.
That stops Real Madrid?
No.
No?
Modric could play a killer ball through to anyone in this Real squad.
He could, but do you not lose a lot without carrying Benzema?
I think you do, but you've got players that can step up in his place. They're weakened, don't get me wrong, but I still think they're
By the fact they lack another number 9.
Maybe.
Because I wouldn't... Alvaro Rodriguez is a good player, but I don't think he's a Champions League starting.
I see your point.
Forward right now. What? Mariano Diaz? You're going to find him in some random cupboard. Just
on loan at Cadiz B side. No, it's probably like Las Palmas. Or...
I don't know, should we find out?
Well, there's been a double change for Real.
No, Mario's on the bench, mate.
Oh, wow.
He's not loaned him out anyway.
Fair enough.
I definitely don't think he would be great to start. Maybe they'd start Hazard.
They'd start Rodrigo. Like they are now.
Yeah, probably.
Foul there for Nacho. He's in rubbish. Also, he's their captain.
It's another substitution now. It's going to be Asensio on for Vinicius.
Brilliant. He tore Trent inside out.
I think Cruz is coming off for Xiaomeni as well.
Yeah. Real Madrid are a force to be reckoned with. A serious force.
They've got strength, they've got depth.
I mean, they always are. They are every year.
They're a very good side.
And Xavi with a Cruz. But yeah, 7 minutes to go now. They're just going to see this one out. 1-0 on the night. 6-2.
Is it just me, or have Real's team genuinely never been injured? Like, they seem to have. Every single final, it's the same strong 11. Well, even then, they've only lost their left-backs, but they naturally can do a job there.
Yeah, all the Champions League finals they've won. Modric's never missed one. Benzema's never missed one. Vinny's, when he's been there, has never missed one. It is. I see your point.
Connor says Pep Guardiola. I presume he's the town manager. Claims that Julian Roberts visiting United is a bigger achievement than if they won the UCL. I did see that as well. That's one of his weirder press conferences. He was like, my one sadness is that while City were good, Julian Roberts still chose to go to Man United. So even if I win the UCL, that won't beat my disappointment that Julian Roberts doesn't come watch City games.
I mean, fair enough, Pep.
Is it?
Bit bizarre though, isn't it?
Well, it's because she's one of his role models.
I'll say, would you...
What were the three?
Michael
Jordan and...
Trent.
Big block.
But yeah, it's like, you guys say that. Would you rather win the UCL or meet your role model? I'm winning the UCL.
Depends if they're coming on the podcast. Just views, mate.
Who's coming on the podcast then?
Alright, who's your role model?
Who's your role model? Who's your role model?
So, Dream Podcast guys are winning the UCL?
Yeah, go on then.
See, you probably have to go for someone for the views, so I'll probably just go Messi. We get Messi on the podcast.
But a Chelsea winning the UCL, or am I winning the UCL?
You're not winning the UCL. Let's be fucking honest here. You're not winning the Champions League.
I could.
Yeah. It's we're live. We're streaming Chelsea win the Champions League, or Dream Guest the podcast.
Chelsea won it twice, and that dream guest might never ever want to come on ever again.
But yeah. Also, if we manage to get Messi on,
Oh yeah.
other people are gonna go. Yeah, no, maybe we should go on.
Meet Messi, or watch Chelsea win the Champions League for the third time.
Specifically, Messi has to come on the podcast. If it's just meeting him now, let's have Chelsea win the Champions League.
Yeah. He signs my shirt. They go for a lot of money.
Yeah, you'd instantly be set for life.
I said we could get him to sign and to come on the pod. He's come on the pod. 4 minutes ago, nothing is happening.
This is an invitation to Messi if he's watching.
Yeah.
Come on the show.
It's all over in Naples. Not all over. 4 minutes to go, but the tie's done. The tie's done here. It's a pretty standard night. Both
Should we round up the sides that will be in the
Yes.
quarter-final draw for Friday's draw?
some tasty ones.
Some tasty sides.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if we were sponsored by sides, that would have been a brilliant integration. Anyway, we're not. Other fast food chains are. Yeah. If sides get in contact. But yeah, the 8 clubs that will be heading into the Champions League knockout quarter-final stages: AC Milan, Bayern Munich, Benfica, Chelsea, Real Madrid, Napoli, Manchester City, and Inter Milan.
Strong.
It's an incredible lineup there
Yeah.
of Champions League fixtures.
I really don't. That's all I like. That's what I love about quarterfinals. Whoever draws who, it's gonna be a good game. Unless
I would
Real
say,
and Benfica.
yeah, Benfica and Inter and AC are probably the nicest draws. Other than that,
Equally,
any
Real
game.
never get nice.
All right, dream draw is Napoli City,
Chelsea,
Real
Benfica.
Bayern, Chelsea Benfica, Milan Derby.
Yeah. That's not gonna happen though. It'll be
No.
Chelsea, Real.
Yeah. What's actually going to happen?
It'll be Chelsea, Real.
will get Benfica.
City, Benfica. No, City, Benfica.
No, City Inter.
Oh yeah,
Little
City
bit
and
of a challenge.
yeah, Real, Benfica,
AC Bayern, Napoli. Where have I gone?
Napoli. Who we missed? Oh, we could no Chelsea, Real, Napoli, Benfica.
Oh no, then Napoli, Bayern, Milan, Benfica.
Yeah. To be fair, Napoli,
Benfica win it.
Yeah.
Goes through.
But we'll find out on Friday what that draw is,
Yeah.
and then
And if it's exactly what we predicted, then we'll probably do a
Yeah.
video saying, "Wow, we're geniuses."
2 minutes to go now. I don't see any more goals happening. It's just about seeing this one out now.
Also, bananas are berries because they come from a herb, not a tree. Banana trees are herbs.
Right. But
Wow.
It's a tree, isn't it?
Well, yeah, so bananas are berries, but strawberries are not berries at all, but rather nuts from a biological standpoint.
Wow.
Again, it's very fruit heavy tonight's show, but you learn
It's not
something new.
sustainable practice though. You chop down trees and use it to build tree things. Well, it is because I use timber.
Yeah. You can go all sorts of things. Can't go concrete.
Yeah,
You can. All right, that was a man. Yeah. Oh, that's actually good of you.
Oh, he cuts down trees and builds things out of them. Anyway, Nacho's been fouled by Harvey Elliott. That's happened. How many minutes out of time are you hoping for?
-1.
How many minutes out of time do you think we'll actually get?
6.
I'll go 4. Oh, but it's been a good night. A little bit less action than I was hoping for.
Yeah. But it's been a fun stream.
It has.
Been great hanging out with everyone in chat.
How on
And we will
earth-
be back in a week's time.
Yes, for England.
And do you
Love
know
England.
what? I don't want to jinx it with a minute still to go, but the Wi-Fi, shout out the
Yeah.
Wi-Fi.
Oh no, it's gone a little bit.
Has it?
Yeah. We dropped 198 frames, 0.1% of the stream.
Ah, that's alright.
Yeah.
It's not been noticeable,
Exactly.
so it's fine.
We've done it, guys.
Oh, not yet. It might
Now
crash.
just delete yourself. 2 minutes at a time.
2 minutes, that's alright. We could get through 2 minutes. Right, I'm heading off. Results of that. Alright, Gary, see ya.
Thanks, Ollie, mate.
There's the problem with these Champions League ties. Sometimes you can get a night of second leg ties where it's all sort of decided
Yeah.
before the end. But yeah, hopefully the quarterfinals aren't this predictable.
Yeah.
We will be back in 4 weeks.
Yeah.
4 weeks?
But we also know that in 8 days' time, we're going to be sitting here watching England. The flags are out, the shirts are out, and we're going to get revenge on the Italians. We're going to beat Italy. I don't care. Don't tell me. It's only a Euro 2024 qualifier. It's a big game. It's a big game.
We are, 27 days away from the Champions League quarterfinals.
Wow.
Already.
Very, very short. And we'll find out who's in those quarterfinals, who's playing each other in those quarterfinals.
Yeah, in terms of the stream schedule, we've got 3 streams next week. We've got 2 England games. We've got a bit of WSL action between Chelsea and Manchester City on Sunday morning. And Real Madrid are going to score another. No, they're not. It's been blocked.
Handball. Was a handball. Rodrigo wants handball.
Don't think he's going to get it. Everyone just wants to go home.
Yeah. Don't bother checking.
But yeah,
let's just go home.
We've got 3 streams coming up next week. Nothing this weekend.
Because there's only 7 Premier League games. They're checking it.
Nothing interesting going on.
VAR are checking it.
And all the FA Cup ties are on Mother's Day. And yeah.
Oh, it might have been. Yeah, that's handball. That's penalty.
Wait.
It does fit off his knee. They might let him off. That's handball.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if Heinrich's one was given last night.
I think I might just not bother because game's over.
Yeah, Gakpo's been stabbed off. It's full time in Naples with a 3-0 Napoli on the night, 5-0 aggregate. They are comfortably through.
Also, Matteo Lajos is the Arsenal versus Sporting referee.
Wow, I'm watching that tomorrow night.
Yeah.
They're still checking it.
Penalty.
They are still checking. This is definitely being given.
It's fair, isn't it?
Come on. Mate, it's 7-2. They're 7-2. Oh.
Right, 7-2 on aggregate.
Yeah, Liverpool get battered. Everywhere they go. Liverpool get battered.
7-2 on aggregate scoreline.
Everywhere they go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Liverpool get battered.
Away and at home.
Away and at home. Liverpool. No, they're playing on. They can't be bothered.
They genuinely just don't want to see. They just what's the point? We're going to have to stay alone.
I genuinely think that's what the referee's just said. Look, mate, come on. They've won anyway. Let's just go home. They're still checking it. It's probably the longest VAR chat I've seen on Champions League night. Klopp's just laughing. Ancelotti looks like he needs a toilet.
He's fuming. He wants a pen.
Klopp's laughing. Ancelotti needs a toilet. It's just...
Maybe he's laughing. He's going, what's taking so long? It's like
Klopp's getting himself sent off here, isn't he? The rest going over to check them out.
What is he checking? It's the 3rd minute of added time.
Oh, we don't care. Just give him a pen. Just don't go.
Pen. If you've done all this.
I mean, that's handball. I'm sorry. How does it take them a minute to decide? I called it on the first replay. Joe, this is my first criticism of UEFA VAR. It's the first time it's taken forever.
Because I've got 2 from last night alone.
Yeah, from last... What is it with this year? That's handball. Show them the other angle.
No, the offsides are all slap bang because they go, well,
no,
what's the little robot got to do? Here we go. What's he going to give?
Nothing.
Does he want to go home early or is he giving a pen? No pen. He wants to go home early.
Show him the other angle. It's a penalty.
I think because it comes up off his knee. Yeah, that's what Klopp's saying to the fourth official. I don't know why.
Waste. We wasted 2 minutes of my time.
We're going to end on another fruit fact, I think. 8,000. There are 8,000 different variations of grape.
That is a great to end. Also, it's also ended with a yellow card for a Liverpool player.
I think it's Oxlade-Chamberlain, isn't it?
No.
Don't think he'll be playing in the Champions League next year, so he doesn't need to worry. Oh, yeah.
Poor bloke. He's only just got them. I guess he's probably booked him because it probably was handball, but he's coming on.
Elbow Suarez in the face.
He's probably whistle ref. Liverpool get battered. And hope. Liverpool get battered. That's a game
There
over.
we go. Man of the match before you leave, or while you're leaving, if you want.
Vinicius Junior.
There we go. Yeah.
Just see my fantasy.
Don't know. Camavinga, Montra. It's gonna be a Real Madrid player, isn't it? They dominated.
Dominated.
They did, didn't they?
Oh, they.
Liverpool. No, he didn't. Yeah, he single-handedly won this game. But no, what interesting way to finish the end of the Champions League round 16 stages. As we mentioned, 27 days until that the Champions League quarter-finals. 3 streams next week, as we've said. Then we're going to take a 2-week break. A much-needed refresher, and I'll be back coming at you with so many Champions League fixtures you won't be able to keep up. And, of course, games of the weekend. All that great stuff. Streams will definitely be continuing. In between now and then, we have Premier League predictions coming out on Friday. Podcasts will be coming out. And, yeah, exciting time for the channel. Loads of content over the coming weeks and months. So, yeah, That's all for us today, though. Thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.